The college basketball experience preview and picks for Tuesday, November the 25th edition on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog is hooking up new customers. Play just $5 and get $100 in bonus funds when you use our sign-up code TCESGPN. Welcome, everybody, into the college basketball experience. Preview picks for Tuesday, November the 25th. Feast week got underway today. I guess it got started late last week, but really got going here today. Day games going on all day. Had a good day. Had a winning day. We got a couple games still going on. Arizona State currently trails Texas by 8. Maryland trails Vegas by 5. Both games midway through the second half. Both teams will be playing tomorrow, so we'll make sure we preview every single game on the slate. If you wonder who you're listening to, I am Moneyline Mac, aka former staffer with Austin Peay with the Governors, South Carolina with the Gamecocks, and West by God, Virginia with the Mountaineers.
Is Mac tonight? Come on, make it Mac tonight.
Oh, yeah, baby. Mac tonight over here at the College Experience is joining me to talk college hoops. You guys know him. From the state of Michigan, his Wolverines had a great night. He is the LeBaron Drive-In Cocktail Napkin Heaven. He's Noah Bieniek. What's up, brother?
Great day today. Feast week is in full throttle now. Yeah, like we talked about. The appetizers were last week, which appetizers are always accepted and very welcome in my household on the dinner table. But yeah, feast week today has been great to me so far. 10-6 with the two dogs in these last two games hanging on. Arizona State hanging on. UNLV hanging on to a lead. I've got them on the money line. So fingers crossed here. Let's go.
Let's go, indeed. And third man in the booth, you guys know him from the Windy City. He's a host of the Locked In Dog podcast. He's Cannabis Camper. CC, what's up, brother?
Mac, thank you for having me back. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Yeah, this has been a solid day of hoops from like beginning to end. It's been nice having basketball in the background all day. And it's been nice getting eyes on these late games. This has been solid and a little bit profitable.
Indeed. So, yeah, let's get into it. We got a shitload of games to recap. We got a shitload of games to preview. Looking live here, and let's fire up these slides from last night. Boom. Get this bullshit thing off the screen. First up, we hit on this one. The Towson Tigers open it up in the second half. Pat Scary and company get a big win. Bieniek, I know you were not awake for this one. Towson rolls 62-55, a big win over Rhode Island.
Yeah, I went to bed at 10 a.m. yesterday.
It was tipping off in an hour.
Today.
Yeah, today. Went to bed at 10 a.m. today. For whatever reason, the Trims episode didn't even get uploaded, so I apologize to the Trims people out there. But yes, this was, I think, a double or a triple lock, and we cashed it. Towson Tigers looked as advertised. I was impressed, and kind of as expected. Rhode Island was getting a little bit of buzz. I was listening to another show, and they're like, yeah, I kind of like the Rams. Well, I'm not the biggest fan of Archie. This was an Archie performance in an MTE right here.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, they got their ass kicked in the second half. Towson dragged him into the mud, held him in check. Cap, anything? Takeaways here?
Yeah. First off, I did get eyes on this when I was able to watch this. I was in between meetings, so it was a really watchable game. Low scoring, but not like a slog. It felt like the game moved. And Towson, defensive end, so chippy. Love them. They get after it. A really fun win. Really good cash. Thank you, gentlemen. I tailed.
Well, that was not the only one that hit the short dog in the early window. How about the Toledo Rockets battle back from 9 down at the break? Get it done. Coach K, Kowalczyk's 300th win at Toledo. One of the most underrated coaches in America. 4 in a row quietly for these Rockets, Bieniek.
Very quietly. They've gotten so much better since they've, just kind of figured out some roles and are ironing that thing out. And Sonny Wilson, the point guard that was coming into the season, he had a great game today. Goes 9 of 12 from the floor, put up 21 points. When Toledo's scoring the ball, they're going to be good. That's the thing. Like the defense under Kowalczyk's never been tremendous, but it's always been one of the best offensive mid-major teams in the country. And just early on, they didn't really score it too well. 74, 73 points the first 2 games with, their defense giving up 80. And this one, Troy, it was kind of evident, I guess. They tailed off at the end after having a 9-point lead at halftime. All that travel in California, and then one day after the California trip, they're in Florida to play a game at 11 a.m. Eastern. That was a brutal spot.
Yeah,
That it was.
Toledo, they've really turned it back on after they started off with 2 losses early to South Alabama and Marshall. They've really turned it up the last. I think they've won 4 in a row now. Good to see them back on track. And also, Troy. I kind of expected they were going to come out flat in the second half, and sure enough, they did.
The blowout in the early window. Pacific beats Stony Brook by 30, 28. Absolutely rolled. Never a contest here. What were they up at the half? Yeah, 15 at the half. They cruise. They dominate. They led by as many as 33 in this one.
Pacifics look good. I didn't catch any of this, but I mean, a lot of their performances so far this season in like the 5 or 6 games against D1 opponents, they've looked very good for their level.
Didn't see this one. Kind of want to fade Pacific today.
Dude, fucking 30-point win. How about Dave Smart and company, year number 2? I got a DM on this one. Hey, Commerce was a terrible pick. That's why they play 40 here, baby. They trailed by 17 in the first half. They rally, they cover. Commerce 3-3. Fairleigh Dickinson is bad.
Nothing like the Maui Invitational here. There's a guy at our free throw line taking free throws, and we're getting sea turtles swimming as a picture instead of the free throw.
Sure.
Incredible. That's Feast Week, baby. But yeah, shout out to Commerce.
Yeah, it's kind of hilarious that Fair Dick lost in their own MTE first game.
I don't
Might
know
not be their only loss.
Yeah, I don't know how they qualified to ever host. They're fucking terrible.
I agree.
All it takes is money, right, Mac?
Yeah, money can get you a lot of things in life, baby. That's why you listen to this show. Bowling Green led by 16. Give Bucknell credit. They did not quit. They battled back. They got this thing, I think, down to like 3 or 4 at one point. Bowling Green, nice win here. Where was this game at?
Fort Myers.
This one was Fort Myers one, right?
Yeah, so this was a Florida one. So now who does Bowling Green play tomorrow? They move on and they play VMI. This is not a winner advance game. This is one of those where it's predetermined already.
Yes.
So good win for Todd Simon. Nice bounce back.
Yeah, both Fort Myers brackets are predetermined because Michigan State, ECU, and then there's St. Bonaventure, North Carolina, but there's no winner's game there. It's just Michigan State plays UNC and ECU will play St. Bonnie's. So dumb, no bracket, dumb.
I hate it. Like, what the fuck is the point of that?
I know.
It's a great question.
Fucking idiots.
So,
again,
didn't catch this one. So, yeah. Good win for BGA.
So I was turning it over to Cap. I figured you weren't going to have much to add to a Bowling Green 5-point win over Bucknell.
No. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got nothing to say on this one either. Sorry, Mac.
I got something here for you, baby. You didn't think Carter was going to lose.
This was a great handicap by you, by the way. Yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, all right, but 2 coaches, two. I mean, Wayne Tinkle's a good coach.
Yeah.
But Tink is a really nice guy. Frank didn't get to the Final Four of always just being a nice guy. I mean, he was not going to lose 3 in a row down there in the Virgin Islands. Tink was probably serving cocktails at the pool bar on the off day. Frank was probably beating the shit out of something on a wall or something. I don't know what the fuck Frank was doing after losing to Green Bay. So the former bouncer gets it done, baby. And UMass salvages at least the final game of the series. Shout out to Frank Martin, comes through. They went out right on the money line as a dog.
Well, a day or two ago, I got a text message from Moneyline McIntyre that UMass looks like a mess. So I stayed off of this one. I didn't want any part of this game. Glad to see them get back on track, and now we can actually start betting them again.
Yeah. They'll get better throughout the year. His teams are always rough in the November. This game in Maui is
real quick. Daniel Hankins Sanford shout him out for his line 24-11 tonight. He's in his third year with Frank and at UMass. So he stayed, developed. Great game there. Yeah.
Let's go, baby. These games are getting good over here. You're looking live. And,
we got Jop back in. I seriously,
I
don't know if
possession.
Sorry, what?
He'll foul out next possession.
That's what I'm like. I seriously am not quite sure if this guy understands how the American college basketball foul system works. But when he's on the floor, Arizona State's a good team.
It's a freaking mountain. Good Lord.
Hurley may need to go offense defense because this fucking guy will foul anybody. So if he goes back on that defensive end, Sean Miller's going to fucking throw the ball inside. He's probably going to hack somebody. He's going to be right back out of the game. But he did get a nice put back and one here.
I think he's played like 12 minutes of game time and he's got 14 points.
Man, it's like I'm coaching the fucking team. Good job, Bobby Hurley. Get him out of the game. Don't let him foul out yet. Don't let him foul out yet. We need to get this thing tied.
More qualified than Gottlieb.
Tell you what, man, we'll talk about Gottlieb.
He's coaching.
I give Gottlieb. We didn't even talk about this game because this game, the event sucked. There was 2 people at this game, and the only thing that might have been worse was Rutgers.
Actually, that's been an issue with this tournament. I haven't seen a whole lot of fans in attendance at a lot of these. Have you?
Well,
depends on the game.
You're playing in a gigantic arena at a neutral site. Like all these other MTEs have it figured out. It's smaller arenas, which means louder noise, better crowd, like best atmosphere possible. Like it's unbelievable. Oh, yeah. I mean, even everybody knows it. Like talking with Mac and Colby last night on the show, the entire chat was basically revolting against the TMZ Invitational, and yeah, Maui's lit right now, dude. Arizona State just took the lead.
But Mo Odom's got 33.
Dude, he's insane.
He's actually shooting the ball shitty today. He's like 19 of 21 from the foul line. Man, Texas, like the coaches change and just the choking culture remains. Like they look tighter than a fucking knot, like tighter than a fucking 2-year-old, as I said last year on the show, on that sideline over there. Rutgers is terrible, dude. What happened to this program? This program sucks ever since they went TMZ. They got away from their identity. They suck. There's going to be a tough year for Heichel and Rutgers.
They weren't good the year before TMZ either. They were worse the year before they got the 2 5-stars, and then they got the 2 5-stars. Didn't even go 500. It looks rough. It's a brutal scene right now for Rutgers. I will say, like they used to hang their hat on defense, and when you got Tennessee shooting 50% from 3 on you guys, I'm not quite sure how good that defense is going to be this year. Jacoby Gillespie goes for 32 in this one. He's the Maryland transfer guard. Nate Ament, their 5-star, dropped 20. He went 4 of 6 from 3. That's the power duo for the Vols this year. That was kind of their warm-up game in this thing. Now they get the real test in the defensive program tomorrow in Houston.
Chat's asking where I'm at. I'm at my parents' house. I'm up in Nova for the week for Thanksgiving.
He's in his childhood bedroom.
No, that's upstairs. I'm in the basement, baby. I might get back to the good old days when you could sneak a couple broads through the back door, baby. So yeah, you might see a broad or 2 sneak right through that back window. You never know what's gonna happen over here. Looking live, but yeah, I'm feeling sharp tonight, man. I had a nice dinner. Yeah, it's a good night watching all these hoops. Feast week.
Everybody's done their fair share of sneaking out or sneaking in through a basement window or door.
Oh, hell yeah.
Those are the good old days.
If you haven't done that, you ain't living, man.
Cannabis Dad told me that he did in fact hear me every time I sneak out. Like 20 years after the fact, he didn't.
Dude, the parents fucking know.
They always know.
My best buddy, dude. Like they had house cameras, and guys, I was growing up in house camera era. They're like, yeah, we got camera on you guys sneaking out the basement window, like, and they just didn't even care. Like, you think you're pulling a sly one, just they're like, oh yeah, they're finally doing it or whatever. They're rooting for you.
No, I grew up with. I had neighbors who had the backyard lights that would come
Okay.
on, like the
Yeah,
motion
like the
detectors.
motion censored.
Yeah, so that was always like my mission impossible, was to get through the motion sensors like undetected.
Yeah.
Because if the lights came on, they would know somebody was out there, and they that guy, he would he
Those always were a little jumpy too, with like small animals, like a
Yeah.
squirrel or a raccoon. So
Yeah. One of the best holidays. Everybody thinks it's Thanksgiving. No, Thanksgiving Eve is one of the best fucking.
Mac's favorite holiday is Blackout Wednesday.
Oh, dude, Blackout Wednesday. I have gotten so fucked up multiple years the night before Thanksgiving. That is one of the best drinking nights of the year. Yeah, it's the nice reunion. You see the people. You see old Rebecca and Sally from the high school reunion down at the pub, and you black out and good things happen, and you wake up and you fucking eat the shit out of some turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, and whatever floats your boat on Thanksgiving.
Chat and viewers, we've got 20 games on Thursday, so there will be a Wednesday night show. Tune in for Mac.
Oh God. Like a lie. Next up, that was our analysis on Tennessee and Rutgers. Rutgers probably should sneak some players through the back window because they're fucking.
Yeah, there you go.
Next up, this
speaking of backdoor.
Yeah, Liberty was the right side. Liberty controlled this game. I think they were up 10-13 the entire way. Vermont, though, they're a good program. They're a good culture. They fight back. They cover. Both teams are good. Liberty's really good. I mean, that was my dark horse Final Four that you clipped in the preseason, Noah.
Yeah, just like most dangerous mid-major. Yeah, you've had the best call on that, I think, so far. So well done.
Yeah, there's a lot of ball left, but it looks like it could. If it happened, it wouldn't be like the most ridiculous thing ever.
Yeah,
as long as they stay healthy, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, didn't catch a whole lot of this one. But yeah, solid win for Liberty. And tell me about this. Tell me about this back door.
Vermont just didn't quit. They just hung around. And they came back. I think it was a double-digit game throughout the whole time. I was kind of surprised that they only lost by 6.
Yeah.
Those guards make shots. They make 10 threes again, and they get Towson, which is going to be a fun-ass matchup here tomorrow morning.
Clash of styles.
It really is, yeah. No, I was in Vermont plus the 8.5. They were not covering for the majority of the game, and then I looked and saw that there was a 6-point loss. So I'll take the win, but this was definitely a backdoor cover.
Shouldn't have gone against my boy Andy Kennedy. They hit him in the mouth early. I feel like they're up 22-9. Give Southern Illinois credit; they did not quit. They actually took the lead midway through the second half briefly, but then UAB storms back, controls it. Andy Kennedy quietly righted the ship since that shitty opening to start the year. This is what he does. 5-2. They've won 4 in a row since that bye game loss.
Yeah, nothing else to add on this one either.
Did not catch. Was this game even? Was this a Flow Sports game?
It was on Flow.
I didn't get eyes on it. Didn't bet it either.
Belmont wins by 40. I don't have anything here. St. Francis is god awful.
This is what you should do to St. Francis. Honestly, They haven't been beaten bad enough by some of the teams they've played so far this season. So good win for the Bruins, and way to dress it up. It helps the net, right?
Yeah. And who do they play tomorrow?
Belmont plays Toledo.
Toledo.
On Wednesday.
Yes, they play Toledo. That's going to be a fun game.
That's going to be a fun game.
Yeah,
take the over.
We'll score. Big 12 rolled in Vegas today. Baylor got it started. Baylor beats Creighton, rematch of the NCAA tournament, 2-3 years ago, where Creighton got him. Baylor was led by as many as 12 in this one.
Creighton never led in this one.
Yeah, this was wire to wire. I like this Baylor team is more toughness in length than they've had over the last couple of years. I like this version of Baylor much more than the last couple of years.
The preseason handicap on this team, right, was, recently, Scott Drew's rosters have gotten real talent. Where coming up, Scott Drew at Baylor never really had these 5 stars with the Bears, and he built that program through like JUCO recruits and like hard-nosed defensive play. And I think this is more of his style of team, something that he's able to mold and sculpt throughout the season. And they'll they're clicking here today against Creighton. I think Creighton's defense is like really poor though. That's kind of like my biggest takeaway. That kind of confirmed that. I didn't watch this one, but Baylor putting up 81 certainly doesn't help my claim that they don't have a great defense. Josh Dix for Creighton running the show. He was an Iowa transfer. He had 6 assists, just 1 turnover, 6'6" ball handler. I think that's really solid a piece for the Blue Jays. Helps them on offense, which should be their strength. But I'm curious how you were thinking Baylor's defense was today, Mac or Capper, if you watched it.
Creighton made some threes, man. I mean, they made 11 threes, and that's what they do. I think if you're Baylor, you walk away encouraged that you shot 40% and you still won wire to wire because you out-rebounded Creighton 45 to 28? So that's the old Baylor ball that we were used to before they went guard you the last couple of years.
Okay. All right. When it comes to Baylor, I think once they get Justin Bodo, when they get him back in the lineup, you'll see a bit more of a complete roster out of them. Yeah. He's got an arm injury and details have been sketchy. So it was rumored he'd be back for the opener. He was not back for the opener. Hasn't been back since. So hopefully he'll be back in temper conference play. But that's going to be a key for them moving forward. Creighton, on the other hand, Owen Freeman got benched after only 8 minutes. He looked terrible. Did not want to rebound. Did not want to really be there. I'm really worried about Creighton. Aside from the shooting, I think they've got a roster problem. They lost Jackson McAndrew, and I'm seeing in the chat Owen Freeman is not healthy. If he's not healthy, they've got real problems in that roster.
Yeah, because they don't have a rim protector.
So this guy on Arizona State was going for a steal.
Oh no!
Tried to pick it off. Yeah, his shoulder popped as he was trying to get for the steal. He goes flying into the scorer's table, but his shoulder popped before it. So he's out of the play, and Texas gets a layup, and now they're up 2 with 2.5 minutes to go.
This game's hilarious.
How does that? Kid. How do you not blow it dead after like?
Why is
Texas had the ball for 15 seconds on a 5-on-4? It took him 15 seconds to get the free bucket.
He's fine. Shoulders back in.
Why is Buzz wearing red pants? Why is Buzz wearing red pants and a black pullover? What the fuck is he wearing? What the fuck? I get that on the small TV. Texas and Arizona State's on the big TV. What the fuck is he wearing? Buzz is crazy. Great for the sport. Baylor moves on, or I guess they don't move on because it's not a fucking bracket. I win a lock battle. Bethune should not be laying points against Jacksonville. Jordan Mincy and company come through. They battled back. They were down 10 early. Mincy and company, nice bounce back win here. Good win for the Dolphins.
Dr. Bradley did not play in this one.
Shocker. He's not a real person.
He's not even academic or
he's not a real person.
He's not even athletically eligible yet. I keep trying to tell Colby that, but
he's dating Manti Te'o's ex-girlfriend from Once Upon a Time. They're in a relationship. Dr. Bradley and fucking Manti Te'o's old girlfriend from his Heisman year. They're in a nice long distance relationship.
What was the name? The fake girlfriend? Do you remember?
No,
I didn't know too much about it.
Lene Kakua, that's what it was. Yeah, Doctor and Lene. I hear wedding bells are in the future.
Hilarious, yeah. They're gonna get married down there in Daytona at Bethune-Cookman. So let's go. Oh, what a fucking call by me! I win a lock battle. Seton Hall, dude. Seton Hall came to play today.
Yeah,
they hit NC State in the mouth. They led by as many as 18 in this one. They led by double digits in the first half. They pounded them on the glass. They took the fight to them, man. They took the fight to them, and NC State's got a little TMZ to them. Like, I love Will Wade, but, like, this is back-to-back games. They kind of got the fight taken to them by a chippy, undersized team. VCU laid the blueprint out. Shaheen ran with it, and they just hit him in the mouth. And shout out to Shaheen Holloway. Everybody, us included, Noah, we're in this camp, said Seton Hall's by far the worst team in the Big East. They fucking suck. They're not going to win a game. They're 6-0.
So Seton Hall was the more physical team in this. Will Wade, after the game, called his team out to the presser, or in the presser. And what I'm most impressed by is Seton Hall's rim defense. They've got two very good bigs that were really well around the rim today and have been so far this season. And then AJ Staten McRae, who began his career at Samford, had the big day for them offensively. That's what Seton Hall needs, is like they lack a little bit of offensive talent. If they can just get one guy to step up per game and play really good defense and be physical, they can be like a typical Shaw team and, win 7 or 8 games in the Big East and be that team that nobody really wants to play because they'll just drag you into the deep end of the pool. Yeah, I mean, two years ago, I voted or drafted Shaheen Holloway as one of the best coaches in the sport. And then just this year, I was calling him like the worst team in high major college basketball. So that's how far it's come, but very impressive game today for Seton Hall.
Yeah, great win for them. Coming into this one, they were, they had won 5 home games against like regional opponents that they should be beating, and they hadn't looked impressive. They looked impressive in this one. I was not expecting this out of Seton Hall. I was on the NC State team total over. It was at 78 and I think 78 and a half, 77 and a half. They got they had a shitty first half, but they were able to they made it close. But I ate shit on this one.
I forget what I was going to say to in those bye games with a style of Shaheen Holloway's basketball teams, how they typically have played, when you're physical and your pillars of your program are built on the defense, and then in retrospect, like your offense may be lacking a little bit.
Sure.
That those teams are definitely more vulnerable in those bye games, because if you don't bring it on the defensive end and you give up a couple of easy buckets or you make a little bit of mistakes, you don't really give yourself that breathing room in the bye games. So it's really tough to gauge those teams coming out of bye games going into a game like this against NC State, who was in the top 25 coming into the day.
Yeah, and I'll say this too. They just need to be competent offensively, because defensively they're going to fucking guard and compete. They've done that the last couple of years. They just have not been able to throw it in the ocean. So yeah. And I see the chat saying that Will Wade and NC State stuff, they'll be just fine. Will Wade's got it. Will Wade's got them ranked. Their fat girlfriends were telling them how good they were all week. They need to get hit in the mouth once and get humbled. Will Wade will get them right.
And we've got the chat talking about, why did every fucking influencer say UNLV as if the fucking bums didn't just lose to Montana? Have you been watching this game? They were winning the entire first half. So as if you didn't watch the entire first half and see that they were winning by 6 points plus.
Shout out to the fat girlfriends.
Yeah. I don't even know what to say to that. The game's not even over either.
No, it's not over yet. Yeah,
like, isn't there like 7 minutes left?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been on it.
Jesus Christ. Next up, VMI. Dude, VMI was flirting with an upset here, and then all of a sudden Buffalo blows this thing open in the second half. They trailed in the second half. Dude, Buffalo 6-0. Let's go. First off, I did not say North Carolina State, jackass. I bet Seton Hall. I said,
I was on NC State. I picked them to win the tournament, so I ate shit there.
I bet the team total. I mean, I guess I'm an asshole too.
I don't know what to say. Like, what else to say about
this? Motherfucker, I'm 7-1 at this point in the day.
Job.
The only one I fucking missed is this fucking VMI play in fucking Southern Illinois. I'm 7-2 now. 7-2.
Yeah, I'm 10-6 with the 2 games. I got the 2 dogs remaining. I've talked about Buffalo a lot on the show already this year. I don't know what else to add. Like, they just continually have played very, very well. This Freitag kid today had 16 free throws and made 14 of them. He only made one other 3. He had 14 points off 3 throws and then 1 3-pointer today, and he had 17 points.
I thought the line in this one stunk. I didn't dive into it.
Oh no.
Bro, Odom missed a wide open 3 for the lead. That was wide open. Oh, that was brutal, man. That was fucking. You couldn't ask for a better look. And Jop's defense on that last possession sucked. Oh, that was brutal. They're gonna lose now, but
Yeah. I just need them to hang in within 7.5, but they're gonna be.
yeah, I sprinkled on the money line too.
Yeah. They're gonna start fouling though, so it's not done yet. Yeah. Good for the next game here.
Yeah, Grambling, dude, fucking Grambling was live on the money line too, man, and they fucking sold out in the second half bad. Dude, Grambling had a fucking 5-point lead at the under 8 timeout. I can't believe they didn't not only win but fucking not cover either. Oh, you guys are slightly behind me, so I won't give away what just happened.
Whatever it is, I guarantee it's hilarious. Yeah, so we got UCR back-to-back wins now after they lost 3 straight. Oh no!
Onions! Double order! Holy fuck! Texas missed both free throws and then Odom with a double set of onions. Holy
Dude.
fucking shit!
He's running around with his head cut off in the backcourt and then just pulls up.
Launches. It's fucking legit.
Get his fucking stop. Don't. I swear to God, if these referees bail out Texas with some bullshit call, I'm going to fucking throw some shit at this TV.
I love this replay too. You can see that like Jop clearly moved on this screen, but that's hilarious.
Good. Oh my God. What, dude? A spin move into a dribble 3. You know how hard a shot that is? That's not just a fucking catch and shoot. It's a spin move with a guy flying by you and you just missed one.
I'm glad you can tell me how hard it is because me, myself, and we're missing wide open 3s at the point of the.
I was gonna say, go outside at the park tomorrow and do that with just put a chair down, do a spin move, and try and dribble into a 3 with no defense. Yet alone a 6'5" guy flying at you from the side. That's a fucking hell of a shot. Whew. All right, so we got Arizona State up 1, 8 seconds.
I believe they're on the streets. They're calling him Maui Odom. That's the new nickname.
What you got? 40?
It's a good nickname.
I just came up with it now.
It's a good nickname. No, that's his name from Maui Odom. That's his name from now on.
And shout out to Texas for not buying into the Hawaiian shirt polos at all. Like all of them, burnt orange, like matte orange shirts.
They're contractually obligated to wear the Nike gear, I think.
No fouls.
Well, Nike used to make the Hawaiian prints.
Oh.
But dude, back to this. Grambling had a 5-point lead. This is brutal, man. They had a 10-point lead in the first. They led by double digits. They had a 5-point lead at the under 8 timeout, and they fucking sold out in this game. This was brutal. This and VMI next to each other.
This game.
Dude, I bought into the Green Bay Phoenix here. They're good offensively, dude. They make shots and this is an impressive 10-day span for them. Almost win at Minnesota, almost beat Yale on a neutral, beat Frank Martin and UMass, then beat Iona. Holy shit. Hey, hats off to Gottlieb, man.
Oh, they have something called Haskell coming up.
Dude, he's going to be 4-5.
He's going to be 4-5. So, I thought it was Haskell's live in the money line.
No, I'm the juice. I'm all for the line.
Let's go. Arizona State on the money line.
I want the coaches in Maui wearing the Hawaiian print shirts. I have Hawaiian heritage. I enjoy those shirts. I've got 40 of them in my dresser back here.
Oh, that is fucking hilarious.
What a game. Maui has gone nothing like anybody expected so far this year with NC State and Texas in the losers bracket after one game.
I'm a sicko. Before the day, I said the Big 12 is going to sweep the board today. I parlayed all 6 Big 12 teams. It went 6-0. 17-1, baby. I should have tweeted it out. I was over here sweating out at 17-1 and didn't tell anybody. I was like, this shit's dead. There's no way I'm going to fucking hit this. There we go. Shout out to Arizona State. Shout out to the Big 12, America's League, baby. Let's go. That's my recap. And it's so fitting that they beat Texas of all teams, former Big 12 team.
Scam.
I'm starting to like the Kansas team again.
I'm starting to like
What-
the Arizona team.
You-
Arizona State team, sorry.
Oh, I thought you were- I was like, I think everybody likes Arizona Bieniek. They fucking
Yeah.
have 3 top 10 wins.
Yeah.
I think when Kansas gets fucking Peterson back, I think they're going to be pretty damn good.
Oh,
Those, like, I actually feel like this is a blessing in disguise that Peterson's out, and these guys have had to step up. And I mean, they went wire to wire with Duke. I know Duke dressed up the game at the end, and then that they made some big plays down the stretch against Notre Dame. I know Notre Dame's like a mediocre ACC team, but I think when they get Peterson back, they're going to be pretty damn good.
I like your angle of that too. It's making other guys step up, which in turn will make them better when they have the point guard further and down the road in the season. I like your angle that you're taking there. It makes a lot of sense. Kansas had a really nice draw. They should get a tough game or a tough team to play in game 3 that will like kind of test them without DP, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, right now this was kind of expected. I mean, I don't know many people that didn't really think that Kansas had this in them against Notre Dame today.
Yeah. I stayed away from this one just because the short line gave me pause. Also, I saw a lot of the Twitter geniuses were on Kansas today. So I'm like, oh, okay, that means Notre Dame's winning this one outright. Nope. Kansas came through with the win and the good cover. Good for them.
Hey, sometimes Twitter geniuses know what they're doing. I mean, those Twitter geniuses were us at one point, right? So
absolutely. You know who's a genius? Greg Campy, and we're geniuses for all taking Greg Campy. They win by 15. You're welcome.
Good call. Did you see his Twitter account today?
No, what'd he do?
At like 10:30 at night, he posted a picture of his boys taping down a court in the like hotel conference room, and they were running through like some practice drills and just placing on defense for where they want to be for the Montana State team tomorrow. Montana team tomorrow.
He's the best.
He's like, I know for sure, or he's like, I don't know who's exactly winning this game, but I know for sure the Grizzlies are coming out on top because it's Montana and Oakland or whatever.
Fair enough. I can't believe Greg Campy has a Twitter account.
Oh yeah,
he's very.
He's live on that.
Is he? That's legit.
Yes, he will say anything, dude. It's great. He's one of the better follows out there.
All right. Sorry, I was tallying up my record. Next up,
I'm 11-6 with a money line and ATS pick on UNLV right
now. Well, this was one of my losses. Bad play.
Lock battle W.
Yeah, good win for you. UTEP sucks, man.
I think the Tribe are good one. So like this one was an interesting line. It just smelled.
Yeah. No, I stayed away from this one because the line did stink so bad. Tribe playing really well. They've won 3 in a row now. Win over Bowling Green. Nice work by them. This is a chippy Tribe team.
Yeah.
Next up, dude, another one from Bieniek. I don't know if you battled us, but I know you took the Tridents. Dude, good win for them. I hit a little bit of cold streak here. Started the day fucking 9-2. Then I cooled off a little bit here in this early window of the evening.
Yeah, this was not a bet for me, but I'd watched them. I watched I think 2 of their first 3 games against Houston Christian and Fresno. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I like this team. I think they have size. They have some offensive talent, and I know that they're scrappy on the defensive end because of what they were doing previously under Olin, and Allard's cut from the same cloth. And today they, only turned the ball over 5 times, and I think that UCSD is like pretty dang good this year, and this Leo Beth kid,
it's a bucket.
Yeah, like he came from FAU. That FAU team last year was talented and wasn't good. I think it says something about Jacobs as we're seeing all these guys kind of scattered through the transfer portal and everybody's popping off. You look at the kid at Wyoming, the kid at UCSD, and there's another one off the top of my head that I can't come up with, but that FAU team was good and didn't do too much. So
This is one of my 4 losses in the day. I was on Temple. They were in it for a minute, but no, they got the doors blown off and never kind of recovered. So bad loss for me. Good win by Noah. Congratulations.
Boom.
Boom.
I did not bet any of the TMZ games.
Lock and cover.
You
Back
got
door.
so fucking lucky on this. Shout out to the clones, man. November clones is a real thing. They're sucking me back in again. I love this team.
Well,
you know why they were favored, Noah? They had the crowd.
well, yeah, for sure.
Iowa State fans are fucking crazy, man. I totally forget. I didn't even factor that in because the game was in Vegas and I was so pissed off at the event that I'm like, wait a minute. Iowa State fans always travel like maniacs to these events.
So my question is, did you watch this game? One.
I did.
How did they play when Lipsy was off the floor?
They went 2-man game down the stretch with Jefferson and Momchilovich. They're not as good without Lipsy. I know Lipsy got fucking hit in the groin, so I don't know if he's going to play tomorrow.
Yeah, they said he stayed today, so
he's playing.
I don't know what that means.
This is and I'll talk about this with Houston here in a minute. The problem with Iowa State when we get to March, they play so fucking hard and they are so physical. Every time when we get to the fucking dance, they're out of fucking gas because they go through the Big 12. They don't have a cruise control like some of these other teams that find it again in March. They go balls to the walls from November all the way through, and that's why they peter out a lot in March, in my opinion. So November clones, non-conference clones, Big 12 clones, you back them. Maybe I'll talk myself into them in March if they're actually healthy. But when they're healthy, man,
they had the best crowd in Vegas. It was between them and Gonzaga.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Spokane South.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, they were competing with Gonzaga for best crowd. Those are the crowd sucked in Vegas. I'm not kidding when I say I heard the guy in the podcast talk about sellouts and that they're going to make a lot of their money off ticket sales. Those arenas were empty in the early games. That was
totally empty. They were empty in the late games too.
Yeah. Good win, clones. Johnny's get another crack at a Big 12 team tomorrow. So we'll see how they match up.
That's a rematch from the Blitzkrieg Ballroom Fest that we saw last year. St. John's was up like 30 last year, and then Baylor came back and won.
Yes. I did not watch 1 minute of this game.
Kennesaw State won.
Yeah. Kennesaw wins by 5. Good win for the Owls over the Owls.
Yeah, Simeon Cottle goes for 25 in this one. He was kind of the heart and soul of that team. They had 2 really good guards come back for them this year, but one of them got really hurt in a car crash in the offseason. So it's really on Cottle to create a lot of the offense, which he did today. And, him and Ramon Seals, combined for 50 between the two of them, and it was able to give them over the edge here against Rice.
Cap.
Next slide.
Speaking of next slide, somebody tell or don't tell the bet detective that We Are Marshall is on the TV, is on the movie. He'll start making plane crash fucking jokes again. We were all over this one. The line was not out last night. GW covers, nice bounce back. They win by 13. Caputo's got a good group. They got hit in the mouth. They got humbled the other night. But I like when teams bounce back. I think that's a testament to you. You got a good group.
It came out. It was 11. I said last night on the show I would lock it, at 10 or anything lower. So unfortunately, 1, I was not awake to bet it. 2, I can't really give myself credit on the win, but 3 would have covered. So, for those that did bet it based off the analysis that we gave last night, because we all loved it. Shout out to you guys. Great bet.
Who's the best team in America, and why is it George Washington?
They lost to McNeese, so I don't know if they're the best team 24 hours ago.
Yeah. Hey, McIntyre, Rob is asking if the Kennesaw point guard was the one in the car that hit you in the preseason.
Who is it? Simeon Cottle?
No, it's a joke.
Oh.
Rob, this one just went right over
Huh?
Mac's head.
Did you guys? I was changing the channel. Did you guys say something about a Mexican or something? I don't get what you guys are talking about.
He's asking if he was the one that drove the car into you.
Oh,
The guy, the Kennesaw State player.
oh,
was
I
in the
get it
car.
now. Yeah, no, he might have been. I don't know. Maybe.
Need me to spell that one anymore
Yeah.
out for you?
I
That
was
was a
over here.
good
I'm
joke.
over here.
You butchered it.
I'm over here fucking breaking down the next game, and you guys are talking about Kennesaw State fucking hitting me in the fucking parking lot. And I'm like, wait, what are you guys talking about? And then I go, oh, I see what you're fucking talking about now.
Shout out to Rob Donaldson. The joke was funny.
The joke was great.
Shout out to the Mexicans, all of you guys out there. Let's go.
Let's go Mexicans.
Except for the one that fucking hit me. Fuck him. Boise, USC. Dude, I think on the show I said USC by 3 or 4. Well, they win by 3.
We're by 3. Yeah.
Boise does a good job of fucking keeping these games close. They fought to the end. They didn't even make shots, but they fought. Now USC, the brackets opened up. Can they take advantage here, Noah?
They've got a chance. I mean, I kind of like Seton Hall's chances all of a sudden too. You tell that team to be pretty physical against USC, which I don't know what's going to happen there. But Trojan, I called for a Boise State money line upset here. It was close, didn't quite come through, but we got the cover as well. So, Capper, did you catch any of this game?
Didn't catch any of it, but it is good to see Boise State fight back. Again, they lost so much from that team last year. The point guard, the two bigs. So seeing them have some fight in this tournament was actually a really good sign for that program. It's a proud program. It's sad to see them not quit what they were, but it's clear that they're starting to bounce back. So
Yeah,
good on Boise. I kind of can't wait for USC Seton Hall tomorrow though.
Talk about like kind of a contrast in styles. USC,
That's what I'm saying.
Boy team versus Seton Hall, the Junkyard Dogs. Yeah, let's go. Good win for the Must Bust. Charleston gets it done. They cover. They roll. Evansville's struggling right now, guys.
Mm-hmm. They're not very good.
Yeah. Cosign. Anything else, Bieniek?
Was not locked in on this game. I'm checking to see who played for Charleston.
Locked in on a pillow.
Yeah, I got nothing much to add. Just typical box score for Charleston. They're still missing a couple of guys. And Evansville's defense still, it just does not look as good as it was last year. So Ragland's got to tinker with something. I know they brought back a lot of production, but something's not clicking on the back end.
Next up, Sienna. Dude, Sienna, I am so glad I had the discipline.
God.
I'm so glad I had the discipline because I was like, man, I have a bad feeling they're going to fuck around in this game. They never covered. They were losing midway through the second half. They were down 4. They're lucky to get out of this alive. Good win. Sometimes you don't play well and you just got to find a way to win the goddamn game.
Wasn't the line this kind of short?
Yeah, it was like 8.5, and we're like, what? They're going to kill them.
That doesn't seem. Yeah, the line gave me a pause on this one. I did not bet it. Not surprised to see that Holy Cross managed to cover.
Costco brand Kelly Olynyk out here is getting burned by Maryland's backups.
Yeah,
UNLV's costing late. That's tough. They were winning the entire first half too.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, Sienna. I think they're good.
I am so pissed I did not play this. I joked last night.
Sienna.
I joked last night. If Maryland holds on, I said this bullshit TMZ tournament. Watch, all the favorites are gonna fucking win. The favorites on the money line are about to go 8-0. We should have just parlayed all these bitch ass favorites.
Right?
9-0
games.
9-0. Tennessee won. Baylor won. Kansas won. Iowa State won. Houston won barely. Michigan rolled.
Houston was the one most in limbo.
Yeah,
but they were up by 11 and almost choked it away.
Yes, Auburn won. Who else won? They all won. All the fucking favorites won. Gonzaga won. It's all the fucking favorites. Fuck this tournament. Mason. Oh, dude, this was an avalanche. This was a terrible call by Colby and I.
Oh, what a fucking 3.
Dude,
That was
shout
nice.
out
That
to
was a
fucking
dagger.
shout out to fucking Mason. Mason,
Turn this thing off.
FAU tomorrow. The Bobcats struggling 1-5 here.
Yeah.
You got annihilated.
Bobcats kind of a mess. GMU 6-0, a fucking wagon.
Yeah.
They've looked solid.
Bro, Tony Skin's got that program going right now.
He really does, and it's been kind of under the radar. They haven't really, not a whole lot of high profile games, but just kind of like stacking wins against like solid mid majors. And they got FAU on deck. That's gonna be a banger.
Yep.
Yeah. George Mason came out of the halftime like gangbusters, and then fell apart again. So George Mason only scored 7 points in the final 10 minutes there. So I was looking at the wrong team in the box score. It helps when doing recap episodes of the games on the day to actually have woken up and watched games. So.
Yeah. All right. I can't lay with Houston anymore in these neutral site games.
I mean, they almost covered and then went from almost covering to almost losing.
Correct. But if Syracuse just made some fucking free throws, they would have won the game.
I don't understand how you can be that ass from the free throw line yet still almost beat Houston.
Oh, dude,
like, that was the handicap. I didn't think that the offense was legit, and they actually looked kind of good today.
Oh, dude, they made some shots, and they didn't get killed on the glass. They got out rebounded by like 4 or 5. Houston, and I should have reminded myself this last year. Houston sucked in not the non-con hole, but Houston sucked in November. They had 3 losses before. They were trying to figure out they're young this year. They're trying to figure out no, Daniel, no. They are good.
Oh,
I wasn't pointing.
I wasn't pointing at Daniel's
just a stupid statement.
I was saying they sucked in this tournament last year.
Yes, they were horrible. They were horrible last year. And everybody was saying exactly what Daniel just said. Houston will be fine. I'm not worried about Houston. But they also don't let Houston play the way Houston and Iowa State play in the Big 12. The reason Houston and Iowa State are so good in the Big 12 is because they don't call fouls in the Big 12. It's a fucking football match, and the game just gets so stagnant, and that doesn't favor Houston. But Houston will be good in the long term. They find ways to win games. They did this last year, and they find out who's going to make the big plays late. They got freshmen on their team that they're trying to figure out their roles. Yeah, they're still good. They're still winning. They win.
I could not shoot for the life of me when I played basketball. However, when I got to the line, I shot it like 90%. You put a 7th grade basketball team on the free throw line, they are making 70%. How, as a D1, as a Syracuse, not just any D1, Syracuse basketball team, you go 12 of 26 from the free throw line. You win the game if you make more free throws, like Max said.
Great. They should have won. Hey, Daniel, I don't understand how you could say they don't have shot makers. They have 2 out of the top 3 guys that got them to the national championship. Uzon and fucking Sharp.
Uzon and Sharp combined for 52 points today.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out their identity because they got to replace Roberts and Cryer. They'll figure it out because Kelvin's good. He did this last year when they had to replace Shed. He takes November every year. I'm not laying the big numbers with them anymore on these neutral floors.
By the way, when you talk about like the fouls and everything called, Tugler following out was a big deal. Like, he was insane defensively, but he fouled out, and that's what created the momentum there.
That cost him the fucking natty last year. Tugler fucking getting in foul trouble. Yeah. And not to keep picking on Daniel, but like we literally that what he just said, they're missing one guy. We said that last year because Uzon was fucking horrible in November, and then he turned it on. It takes these freshmen a minute to figure out how to play for Kelvin Sampson. Kelvin's not an easy dude to fucking play for. He's motherfucking you. He's riding you the entire fucking game. He's not your friend. He's there to coach you and make you better. The kid Flemings is going to be good, but he won't be good till later in the year. Him and the other freshman,
Scenic.
Fleming's had a great game against Auburn, but yeah, it was not one of his best performances in this one against Syracuse.
Yes. So, bottom line, Houston looked like shit, but they find ways to win because that's what they do. Shout out Syracuse for fucking competing.
Shout out to Noah for when he got close to the mic, the Michigan accent came out a little bit. It was adorable.
You're welcome. I'm a mutt. I mean, from Michigan, which also leaks a little bit Canadian, I will admit. But because that was also hockey culture. But Pittsburgh's got one of the worst accents in the country. I know a lot of people mainstream know of Boston, New York, and like Southern drawl, but not a lot of people know about the Pittsburgh like Yins culture. That's
we know about it.
That's a whole other different accent and language too. So
as long as we can agree that Chicago accent is by far superior. So
there you go.
Bro, this might have been the stunner of the night. Elon wins by 35 in Boone. What?
Yeah, that was a shocker. I didn't see that one coming. I had bet this, but I didn't see it coming.
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, we've talked about this. You've had him on the show. He's a really good coach at Elon.
Billy Taylor, but so is Kearns. Kearns never gets blown out.
I know, but this was impressive.
Oh shit! I gotta hit an ad before I get fired.
No,
gear up.
I mean, this one's gonna be a longer one. You're fine.
Let me hit one. We're midway through the slides here in the recap. Cap, you got anything to add?
No, we could do the ad read if you want to.
Yeah, let's do the ad read while that one guy in the chat fucking jumps off a bridge because he didn't cover the UNLV, even though I didn't even lock UNLV.
All the influencer people gave out UNLV. They were winning the entire first half. It looked like a good pick then.
Gear up for the holidays. I know you're not going to have any money to gear up for the holidays, but the perfect gift for the DGen is in your life. Promo code HOLIDAY for 25% off everything. Yes, even eat shit pit hats. Look at that Santa Claus over there. Nose beers. I co-sign that. Let's go, baby. So get on over there to the
Mac is over 2.5 hoes in the entire month of December. Like that's no biggie at all.
Over 2.5 hoes 3 days in November.
I'm a dumbass. I didn't even read that. It was the fucking print was too small. Yeah, over 2.5. Smash that over, baby. So get on over there and smash that over and smash that hoe that you're with right now, everybody. We're also brought to you by No Big. You want to bring your hoe over there to No Big? Well, America's #1 sports prediction market. No Big, you're getting the best prices. No Big is available on 35 plus states. Download the No Big app and get $50 off when you spend $5 in your promo code SGPN. Get in on the action with No Big, promo code SGPN. And we're also brought to you by Underdog. Underdog is your home for pick'em entries where you can win up to 5,000 times your entry. Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code TCESGPN. All right, we are back. Oh, man. Fuck.
That's going to be our first no context clip with just an ad screen over it.
And smash that hoe that you're with right now. Oh, it's great.
Way ahead of you, Mac. Way ahead of you.
You're like live at the College Experience shit show at 2:30 in the morning. Youngstown State won.
Shout out to David Awesomesow. For the $10.
Nothing to say. Appreciate the $10.
The Florida fan that I met in person, great guy,
nice.
And met his son too. He listens to the show.
Youngstown 67, Georgia Southern 61, and yes, shout out to him. Youngstown, nice bounce back.
Yeah, good win for them. They needed it. I did take this. I did bet this. Easy money. Was never really in doubt.
Yeah. Nice bounce back for the flightless birds there. Locked it up.
I'll zoom through the bye games. Louisville wins by 40. No other. I mean, yeah. Jesus Christ. I mean, these games suck. If you want to chime in on any of the fucking bye games, feel free. Cincinnati also off the Louisville game. They win by 37, 27, whatever, fucking 7.
Did not cover.
NGIT.
They didn't cover here.
Get another cover.
By the way, I actually shouted out the cocktail napkin number on this one, but didn't bet it. It was 27.5, and it landed at 27. That thing is, it's
Razor
too sharp to touch. I
It
mean,
is.
like God.
That's what she.
Paper cuts over there.
Yeah, paper cuts.
All right, I may have an issue. I have an Eastern Kentucky issue. I ate shit with them again. I went in on the little regionality here. They had a halftime lead. They fucking sold out in the second half. God damn.
Norse.
Good win for the Norse. 4-2. Anything to add here?
No, you covered it. Nothing is either relevant or true. Move on.
Yeah, I got nothing, I guess.
Oh, here we go. Tried to tell you guys.
Dude, fucking Princeton was Princeton was winning it like under 8 minutes of the first half, and then Bradley just suffocated them. And I don't think Princeton made a shot the rest of the fucking game. It was, I mean, how many points did they score? 64. I felt like they had like 36, and then they were stuck forever. So yeah, shout out to the Braves. Ate shit. Like I said, early evening, I was eating shit.
Well, also when Bradley's hitting 47% of their threes, this will happen.
Yeah.
Because that's not the greatest offensive team over there either. Yeah, I mean, I picked this one correctly. I wasn't necessarily expecting a blowout, but at the same time, I just think that Bradley's in a better position at this moment than Princeton is. I still believe in Mitch Henderson and the Princeton group. They'll be better in the back half of the season, but Bradley, I mean, this is the second time that they've done this to a team where I was like, holy shit. The first one was Central. Like, they just have this random clobbering in them and it's a really tough handicap when they're going to do it.
Princeton still looks super young.
Sacred Hot. Dude, we said this song fucking stunk. 2-point win in overtime for Central Connecticut. Sacred Heart should have won. Sacred Heart led for majority of the game.
I think you're burying the lead here. Both
I think
teams
you are too.
100 plus.
I know.
I know.
Got an NBA score over here.
I mean, it did go to overtime, but to your point, it was early 90s at the end of regulation.
Yeah. These two teams went crazy.
Yeah, they're the real Blue Devils. Who cares about Duke?
Yeah.
This game was hilarious.
Lindenwood wins by 13. Colby wins that lock. I was like, you're locking this?
UMKC
they suck.
They're really bad.
They suck.
They can't score or defend. It's a good question what they're doing on the floor.
Being a Cage, it's personal because he really liked UMKC last year. They fucked him, and now they suck even worse this year.
Yeah, they're much worse than last year.
I picked him in this game, so.
Well, you didn't bet him, so
yeah, I hope you didn't bet him.
This game was hilarious. Bellarmine, road favorite. I can't believe they fucking covered, dude. How bad is this Citadel?
Citadel's very bad.
It wasn't a weekend game, so
yeah. Little hangover, ready for the holidays off the Charleston class.
Their home crowd's always best on the weekend because they are able to get the cadets in there.
And this is I co-sign that. And this is where I started heating up again. JMU goes into FIU, a nice bounce back. Get this FIU airport shit out of here. JMU quietly a nice since that LIU fucking loss and Longwood loss. Back to back. That was a terrible week for them. They beat Towson. We saw what Towson did today. They beat FIU. This is a good program. Bet on them.
Yeah.
Justin McBride dropped 26 tonight. He's a transfer. He started his career at Oklahoma State, came in here from Nevada, and he's from Texas. So he's kind of been around the block. But, he's finally getting a little bit more playing time here. Last game, he played 30 minutes against Towson, 29 minutes against FIU, and he's turned in back-to-back 20-point games. So he's been a starter from them so far this season, but more of a rotational piece. And now that he's played 30 minutes back-to-back games, looks like he's going to turn into one of the more important players for him. And they won both games against Towson's a quality mid-major. FIU, not so much, but good to see them get the win and cover.
And on the road.
Yeah, that's a big deal for them,
yeah. Oral Roberts, dude, they hung in here. They had an 8-point lead in the first half. They literally covered the entire game. Goal Gulf Coast wins. Bob Roberts covers. Roberts isn't completely terrible this year. Some nice covers.
I can't believe they put up 88.
Anything to add to that?
I legit can't believe they put up 88 on FGCU. That's impressive. Good for them.
They've been a super tough read for me this year. I mentioned that yesterday. They had 4 guys score 15 plus in this one. So Oral Roberts has a little bit of talent this year. I didn't watch this game with my own eyes. This was Flow Sports, I do believe, or no, was this FS1? This wasn't on my television, but yeah, they're all right.
Oral Bob or New Orleans, or the one that's on the screen now?
Oral Bob.
They were not on TV.
It was not on. There were. I guarantee this is not FS1.
They did not make.
Yeah, this is not national broadcast, my friend.
It wasn't national broadcast.
No, it's Gulf Coast and Oral Roberts.
Well, at Fort Myers, the games are on FS1.
This is Coconut Hoops, bro.
Yeah, this is the real Fort Myers tournament is on this. This is like the B division.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Dude, maybe the game of the night.
This is a banger. This is a lot of fun.
Dude, Mississippi State fucking almost lost their 4th game already. They were so fucking lucky in this game.
Yeah.
What were they down? They were down 13 in the first or second half. They were down. They were down 8 with like a minute left, a minute and a half.
Were.
They bank in a 3 to win. Bro, New Orleans should have fucking won. They got some shit fucking calls, by the way. That fucking SEC fucking prostitution refs came in and bailed them out.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Mississippi State looked really rough this entire game. New Orleans. Watch out for Master P. This team is like legitimately good, I think.
Colby loves this team.
Yeah, I kind of like. I'm turning into a fan. They covered the 19, did not get the win. They should have got the win. Again, to your point, SEC refs came in and showed out. Throwing the Bulldogs jerseys and and got Mississippi State home here. Good for them. Yeah, Mississippi State's going to have a rough ride in the SEC this year.
Yeah, this was a terrible bet. Honestly, my worst bet of the night. I had the over 160.5, and it didn't even cover in overtime. I thought that Mississippi State was going to come out like gangbusters after not looking pretty in that MTE last weekend against Kansas State and New Mexico, going 0-2, and to come out and sleepwalk early against New Orleans after you just got your ass handed to you. In that MTE in KC, I think Jan's tomorrow has to be like ringing alarm bells, like the set off the fire alarm in the dorm room. You're waking up at 5 a.m. We're fixing this, because this is certainly alarming.
Dude, they've lost their chip. They don't have that chip. It's just if Hubbard can make a fucking Hail Mary 3.
Yeah.
This team sucks.
That's all I have.
It's a bad team right now.
It's in the conversation for worst team in the SEC right now.
Yeah,
I think it is the worst team in the SEC. I don't even know it's a conversation anymore.
Yeah, LSU right now is better than them. They better start defending, because offensively they're a one-man show. So the other 4 guys better get their thumb out of their ass and defend, because right now they're headed in the wrong direction. Murray State's kind of headed in the wrong direction over the last couple of days. They got drilled again. This was never a game. They were down 30.
I also think that McNeese is good, but at the same time, you can't no-show after losing the previous day. So definitely losing a little bit of confidence in this Murray State squad. This wasn't a bet for me. I think I picked them, but at the same time, did not expect them to be going through the motions either, and they were. McNeese off a big win against George Mason, all business. I got nothing more to add. They are the story of this MTE that was very, very solid, and they weren't necessarily coming into it. So shout out to the Pokes.
The concern that I have is that they only made 60 against McNeese. I mean, if you would have told me that Murray State was going to hold McNeese to 73, I would have think that they would have won.
Well, McNeese got a ferocious defense, and Armstrong was like their guy defensively in that.
They got up in Murray's shit. Murray's kind of a finesse team. Murray's like a skill. those McNeese dogs fucking crawled right up at him and fucking hit him right in the mouth. And Murray wanted no part of it tonight. I watched 10 minutes of the game. I was like, this game's over. The fucking McNeese got the dudes, man. So yeah, shout out to those Cowboys.
It was 40-17 at halftime.
That's crazy.
Yes, it was a smacking. SMU beats Radford. SMU.
I loved your tweet today about Radford.
Yeah, I got to throw a jab in there. Yeah, Radford has lost 6 games in a row for the first time in 15 years. The last time they did that, they were on NCAA probation. #analytics.
And this was the soft pillow landing loss with SMU and Chu and their relationship, and still this could have been way worse.
Yeah, there's no shame in losing this one. But when you lose to Wright State by 40, that's what I'm alarmed on Radford. Or
this was the definition of take your foot off the gas pedal. It was a 23-point game with 15 minutes to go in the second half.
Yeah. SMU, interesting team. Mexican, yeah, baby. Those Mexicans covered for me, baby. What a call, dude. They were in this game. This was
bold of you.
Yeah.
Illinois never had a 20-point lead.
No, this was the perfect sandwich spot.
Yeah.
Coming off a blowout win with UConn on deck. This was like the one where you get some load management from Brad Underwood's squad.
Brad's turned into an analytics NBA guy. He's load management with all these foreign guys.
He played 10 guys double-digit minutes today.
Yeah,
that was never a game that they were approaching.
Yeah,
to squash somebody.
Yeah, from a situational standpoint, that was a great call, Mac. Yeah, it made the Mexicans caught Illinois looking ahead, and they were able to kind of sneak up on them and stay within this one. Nice call for you, Mac. Kudos.
It sucks he's not on the show tonight.
Let's fucking go. I was on it with him.
Cat, did you hop in on this one?
Oh hell yeah! On the money line, you gotta. The Sharks were swimming.
He's the Sharks' best bet to win a conference.
Damn right.
Long Island, fucking quadruple locks. I was like, God damn it! I can't believe I just quadruple locked Long Island.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it either.
They fucked Missouri State up in the second half, 40-21. Colby wants me to let you know, 19-11 with the Long Island Sharks. Sister Teresa. Lugas, they're letting Moneyline Mac back into Lugas for the holidays. Happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you guys for Blackout Wednesday at Lugas. It's going to be swimming. Let's go.
They were down double digits in the first half, and I was like, what the fuck? This is because Mac jumped in on the slot. Whenever Mac's on LIU, they shit the bed.
Fuck you guys.
But they were by far the better team in this matchup. The more athletic team. Dude, I saw one of the kids go, it was a breakaway dunk, and just the athleticism for an NEC team to do a double clutch dunk, slam it, and then point at the camera as he's running back it was incredible. I'm like, you dog. They were stepping on Missouri State at home. This was a double-digit point game for the entire second half. The Sharks dominated. They looked like they were the home team in a bye game. That was impressive.
Yeah, the Sharks are now off until December 2nd. They get Winthrop up next.
We're gonna fade them when they get back. It's gonna
be Winthrop going to the Steinberg Wellness Center. No, thank you.
You gotta.
Dude, I love how they're hosting this team. Why is Winthrop heading up to Long Island too?
How the fuck did they get Winthrop? They got JMU already on the schedule.
I know.
The funniest one by far was JMU going to the Steinberg Wellness Center.
Incredible.
Who else is shot? What's going on here? Is somebody funding a war here? How is LIU fucking hosting Winthrop and JMU? They're hosting LaSalle?
Yeah. You got to talk to your boy how he took that.
Don't go to that fucking. It's a rigged game up there.
The elevators might get stuck on your team.
The vending machines are 50% off.
And then when you have a lead, they're gonna cut the camera, they're gonna cut the fucking power, and then you're gonna come back and you somehow lose the game by 10, and LIU magically covers. This is pure corruption up there. But I was glad to be on the right side of the corruption.
You always want to be on the right side of the corruption.
Upset here. I knew this. fucking stunk last night. I'm glad I didn't bet it. Northern Arizona knocks off Cal Poly. Did Colby bet this one? He couldn't help himself. He loves Cal Poly.
Well, I mean, we hadn't really seen too much of NAU, this season. They looked great opening night. They looked nothing like they were advertised. They gave Drake a run for their money. We're actually winning most of that game. Then they played 2 non-D1s in Arizona. It's just like, okay, they're coming into Cal Poly. Cal Poly's off the money line win over Utah. Kind of didn't know what to expect in this one. So this one really smelled, and NAU may be better than we expected this season.
Possible. Didn't get eyes on this one. Didn't bet it. Good win for these Jacks. They needed it.
Absolutely.
Here we go.
I mean, like I said, I didn't bet any of the TMZ games, but if I was to bet them, I'll bet them tomorrow. I'll hop back in tomorrow after seeing what that event is. Auburn just wore them out with their athletes. That was my takeaway. They just wore down that backcourt of Oregon, and you gotta give Stephen Pearl some credit. They really haven't missed a beat yet. Like I know they had the tough opener in the bye game, but they almost beat Houston. They beat Oregon by double digits. They're playing for him.
Yeah, and after the game, they were all like making noise and looked like they were having some fun with the post-game interview. I want to take a second and just throw John Goodman or Jeff Goodman. I fucked up his first name, but yeah, I'm throwing Jeff Goodman in a locker here. He announced that Keyshawn Hall was out for the game. That was a big part of my handicap for this.
Played 36 minutes.
He plays 36 minutes in this, drops 18 points. But Pettiford was the big story of the game. He had his best game of the season so far. And yeah, my handicap was, Pettiford hasn't been in a groove. No Keyshawn Hall. I think Oregon wins the game outright. And that didn't happen. So
the backcourt for Oregon was a shambles. I mean, Simpkins had 7 turnovers. Shellstat was in hell all night. So,
yeah, 1 of 11 from 3. They wore him out.
Yeah, they struggled with Auburn's athleticism. That was
big time.
And Biddle looked like he was at the bar all last night. He I agree with Daniel. He looked dead by the end of that game. He looked like he fucking had a long night in Vegas the night before.
Next game, he's going to be out there with the money line Mac shades. Guys, don't pass. Just don't pass it to me.
Like live Nate Biddle. He is old.
And that was the other handicap too. Is like Altman's always a good tournament coach, whether it be NCAA tournament or MTEs. Like he's very good in these types of setups. And just I probably would get sucked into that bet 10 times out of 10. Altman against Stephen Pearl on a neutral site. Just tip my cap.
Did you see Auburn try dunking at the end to run up the score?
Well, they're incentivized to do that. So he almost got himself killed too because Oregon was playing defense on it. So what are you doing?
This is where it's kind of bullshit. This is why I hate this new rule. Oregon, Altman says no fouls. He calls off the dogs, but then with this stupid format, it's like, oh no, run up the score, and it's like, all right, you know what's going to happen now? Like you said, Oregon or Auburn's going to go up for a dunk, and an Oregon guy's going to say, hey, fuck you. We're letting you dribble out the clock. You're going to go for a dunk. I'm going to clothesline you. Next thing you know, a brawl breaks out.
Yeah, and Oregon almost went
fucking stupid.
Oregon almost drilled a 3 on them in the game after they pulled that whole stunt.
Yeah,
Shellstat had a wide open 3 on the elbow.
You're asking for a dust up, a big time brawl with this stupid format because if I let you dribble out the clock, don't fucking show me up and fucking do a windmill dunk, or I'm gonna lay you the fuck out. So that's gonna happen. That may happen tomorrow. That's a bold prediction.
It could, because now you're paying attention. Okay, all these results have gone final. Gonzaga wins by 10 over Alabama with 95 points. Now we got a target on their back. What's Gonzaga going to do in that game? We got to go run up the score here, win by 20. To make sure that we're in a championship game, because that was the thing. Doing research on the tournament last night is I didn't know what these teams are all getting paid. The advertisement was around $1 million each, but there is prize money on the championship game, which I don't know why I was thinking that there wouldn't be, but that is the incentive of getting to the championship, or at least the third place game is paying out too. Tomorrow is probably going to get a little bit heaty.
Yeah. Well, especially because the team that's losing doesn't give a fuck how many points you need. If you're going to show me up, you're going to end up
Yeah.
you're going to fucking get clothesline like it's the bad boy Pistons in the fucking 80s. I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
Oh man, Jack State dug themselves too big a hole. They crawled all the way back in and almost came all the way back. But great win for these Red Wolves. They there was a kind of a dust up here at the end. They led by 17. They were the better team, and a nice win for Pannone and company.
Yeah, I grabbed this one at 2.5 last night for the Red Wolves. This was Jacksonville State's first true road game. So that plus Arkansas State coming off the back-to-back losses, I thought this was a smash spot for Arkansas State, and it was. Cha-ching.
Good bet. Yeah, I was on the wrong side. I didn't bet that, but Arkansas State, they'll need a little bit of time with Pannone, like still in his first year, but getting the job done at home against solid. I think that win will age well.
Yeah.
So.
This might have been just the best game of the night from like a quality basketball standpoint.
This is legit.
Akron was down double digits for most of it, but
Yeah.
like I agree with you. Both of these teams are great.
Dude, both these teams can win a game in March. Maybe even a Sweet 16 if they get the right draw. Good luck to the four. Or Yale won a couple years ago.
Yeah, we'll see about Akron. They're 0-8 in their last like 8 games.
Yeah, but they almost got UCLA that one year. I mean, you keep getting there, you're gonna knock down that door eventually.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, I was more impressed with Yale today because Akron was throwing everything they had at Yale, and Yale weathered the storm. Akron running up and down with their heads cut off still, and Yale I thought was very well coached in this game. They were not sped up by the tempo, even though it was a game that almost had 200 points in it. They were able to run their offense and get that thing going because a lot of it runs through the front court with Townsend and Salazar. And Yale looked good. Like they passed the eye test they had prior, but still, this is a great win for the Bulldogs in this one. Tavari Johnson for Akron went off. He had 35 in this. Yeah, I think that's a great win for Yale, and that was a hell of a tournament. And to come out on top 3-0 was definitely a feather in their cap.
And they beat Charleston last night.
Yeah,
that's a hell of a weekend for the Bulldogs.
Tavari Johnson from LaGrange Park, Illinois. Shout out to LaGrange. No,
that's the home of JJ McCarthy too.
Is it really? No, we don't claim him.
Not
anymore.
National championship winning quarterback in college. You don't
guy who throws 87 interceptions for the Vikings.
I don't care what he does in the NFL.
I do.
You a Bears fan or are you a Vikings fan?
Oh God, Bears fan. Are you kidding me? Get out of here.
Well, then why do you care? Like, just right? You're not rooting for him.
I'm rooting against him. It's a divisional rival.
Yeah. You're not with us, where you're against us.
Exactly. Yeah, and he cooked us in week 1. So
true.
Either way, great game. Yale front court was awesome, and they're so fun to watch. Yeah, they're so fun to watch. With the backdoor passes were open in this one with Townsend. It was legit. Fun game. Didn't bet it. The line stunk to me, but really great game. Really good basketball.
Yeah, I wish we could see this again. I wish they were like in the same league. Two good coaches. And yeah, those would be 25+ win teams easy. All right, the run finally ends. Marymount unbeaten no more. Dundee and I win a lock here. FAU gets it done. Double-digit win. Finally, Loyola Marymount loses.
Yeah, I got nothing to add on this one. Didn't really monitor it very well. But LMU was my pick on last night's show. They still shot it very well today. But FAU dominated them on the glass. Also, just how would you say FAU? Did you watch before I put you on the spot? Did you watch this one?
I half-ass watched this one.
Yeah, same.
Because this is when 8 games were going on, and this was like number 6 on the depth chart.
Because LMU's defense is pretty good, and I was wondering how FAU looked in this, but
They-
they win it by double digits, and
Yeah.
that's an impressive final score.
Yeah, look good if they win by double digits.
They pounded them on the glass, 42
Yes.
to 29.
Yes.
And they made 10 threes. That helps too. FAU's good. FAU passes the eye test. What was their one loss? Liberty. Yeah, the FAU's the real deal. Jake is here too. Definitely improved.
Big time. It was just weird considering we lost so much.
Dude,
This
Bro.
how
game.
about this?
This is where a lot of my attention ended up going. I was like,
Yeah.
is Chaminade gonna fucking knock off Wazoo?
We
Shut
called
up.
for it last night.
What were they up? 20? 21?
Yeah, they were up double digits for most of that first half.
Unbelievable. Good for
Yeah.
Wazoo. Good comeback.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't wish wasteland upon Washington State, but also that was a fun watch, rooting for Chaminade in that. Capper, did you catch any of this one?
I was kind of scoreboard watching a little bit. I was way more, I was way more interested in some of the bettable games. Again, yeah, to your point, good to see Chaminade, put up a respectable loss.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
I was half expecting odds to come out on this game. It doesn't look like they ever did.
They never
No.
did. It was offshores.
And I was looking at Massey last night on the show, and it was like 27.5. I was like, there's no way that Washington State's blowing this team out by 30.
Yeah.
I didn't think that they were going to be alive on the money line. We were rooting for Chaminade because we knew they had a fighter's chance. But God, they landed some punches. Wazoo, they live to fight another day. They play an old conference foe in Arizona State tomorrow.
They do. And I'm telling you right now, Texas better be fucking careful tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, like, how many times do we see a devastating loss like this turn into two? Like, if they let Chaminade get going with those threes, Chaminade can fucking shoot the ball, man. Texas better come out with a little bit of energy. Texas, there's a 99% chance Texas will win. But if they come out
That
going through the
1%.
motions, you never fucking know.
That 1% Max hanging on to.
Dude, would it shock you? It wouldn't shock me.
No,
It's
not
Texas.
in the lead.
They
Texas is
fucking
mid.
choked. They blew a 10-point lead with 3 minutes. Arizona State. Yes.
Horns down forever.
Oh, man. Please, Chaminade. Please. Please. Chaminade, once upon a time, did upset Virginia, who was number 1 in the country, with Ralph
right.
Sampson. So,
That's
yeah,
right.
it can be done. It can be fucking done. UC Davis killed Louisiana. Dude, Louisiana was only down like 4 at halftime. Then the fucking wheels fell off. They are bad.
got punched in the mouth in the second half is what happened.
Yeah, and I like the hire because he's a Kelvin guy, but goddamn, they're fucking struggling right now. I got to wait to back him till league play. Quantas will get his guys, and he'll kick off whoever the fuck he needs to kick off before that. But they suck right now.
Yeah, they're not very good.
Next up, we got Abilene Christian. We get home here. Abilene, nice bounce back, or I don't even know. It's not a they lost 2 in a row. They beat UTSA. UTSA's a mess.
There. This game was an absolute rock fight.
Yeah, hilarious.
111 total points. Love it.
Bieniek, anything on this?
Nope.
Gonzaga, Alabama. This game was entertaining.
This one hurt.
Alabama, give them credit, man. They do not run away from anybody. They play everybody. The Zags continue to look like I'm not going to say the best team in the country, but easily a top 5 team. This team is good, man.
Would you say a Final Four team?
Arizona's got the best resume. Gonzaga has looked the best performance-wise so far this year.
Them in Arizona. Yeah, I agree. And Purdue. Throw Purdue in there, the way they fucking undressed Texas Tech.
Yeah.
Has Gonzaga played a true road game yet? I don't think they have.
No.
Yeah, they played at Arizona State.
That's right, they did.
Oh, yeah,
They won in Tempe, and it was lit.
It was,
Yeah, it was lit on a Friday night. They've gone on the road. They've won neutral games. They've beaten Power Fives by 30 at home. They're good.
Yeah, they have
back.
They have size and experience, and this is kind of, probably Capper too. I think Capper was talking about like, are they Final Four good? You had them in your Final Four, right?
I did.
Good pick. This team is up my alley. Just coming up as a Big Ten basketball fan, with all the aircraft carrier big men. You got that with and EK and then Huff, who's able to shoot it as well. They're like a not this generation style of basketball team where they're chucking up, launching up threes. They've got some bigs and they're willing to get the ball inside and work from the inside out. They're old and experienced with size. I mean, that has always won in college basketball. And it seems like the game's getting back to that, and I like that. Uh, you've got Ike, who's a senior. You got Ty Grant Foster, who's like a 7th-year senior. You got Adam Miller, who's a senior. You got Steele Venters, who's a senior. Jalen Worley is a senior. And then you have Mario St. Sapri, who's not freshman age and played pro basketball in Spain. Like, the team is old, experienced, and good. They're gonna be there come March. Everybody's gonna be talking about how overrated this team is. But
they're good.
I'm buying
I
in.
think they're legit. I watched the majority of this one. Alabama's game plan surprised me. When Gonzaga is vulnerable, EK gets in foul trouble.
Yeah.
And I didn't see that they didn't really make much of an effort to go at him on the offense when Gonzaga's on the defensive end. That surprised me. I thought they would do a bit better job of that. Their shooting kept them in the game for the majority of it, but it kind of got out of hand. Went cold in like the last 2 minutes and kind of got out of hand for them. So
The forest is scary, Capper. There's so many big trees.
it can be. I was on Alabama plus the 4.5. I thought they were going to get home. I thought it was going to be like a 1-possession game. No, Zach blew this one out. Dressed this one up at the end.
My handicap, I don't know. Colby wanted to get out of the segment so fast, the Players Era Festival thing, but my handicap of Alabama even scoring the most points isn't even out of it yet because they've got UNLV next, who plays at such a speed.
Won by
tempo.
60.
They could put up 100 there, and 85 in a loss still could get that over the finish line. They kind of looked like a little bit of a one-man show tonight. I don't know if I'm putting them too much of under a microscope, but
when Fallon was making shots, they were definitely in the game. When he wasn't, they had to try to get other guys involved. Yeah, that's when they definitely struggled. That's a good point.
Yeah, and he struggled in the second half with some turnover problems. So to me, I think Gonzaga might be your best team in the country, skill wise and performance wise. Arizona best resume, Gonzaga looks the best.
Yeah, and Bama did their job. I mean, they've already won at St. John's and they beat Illinois and Chicago, so they're going to drop. They're not running the gauntlet of what they've just played. So they're still in a good position.
1,000%. And I will mention too, Gonzaga, 48 rebounds to Alabama's 36.
That's surprising.
It's not surprising, and it's an every year seesaw, right, Mac? Like when Alabama has good big who can defend the rim and also rebound for them, they're a national title contender. This year, there's not really that guy on paper. Aiden Sherrell's doing his best attempt at it, but he's not like that good, stable big man, right? I don't know if they're in that top category where everybody's going to be talking about him come March as a potential winner.
Take it away here, Bieniek. This was a beatdown. Yeah,
this was a clubbing. Didn't expect this one at all. I thought it was going to be close. I even picked San Diego State. It turns out that what we were thinking of, San Diego State off the loss against Troy, they're going to be pretty motivated. Their strategy was to make this one physical and chippy, and they came out early and tried to make a statement. They were playing physical. There was one clip in the first 2 minutes of the game. Magoon Guath sent Elliot Cadeau flying, and this was not like a sell job either. Threw a forearm into his back on a rebound, and he went flying all the way across the entire paint. San Diego State came out and was looking to establish a physical presence, and it turned out to be a bad matchup for them with Michigan's size and strength, and also they have some skilled big men. So that was a brutal matchup for San Diego State. If Michigan hits shots like they did today, they're a good offensive team too, but it's really evident that on defense is where this team really shines. One, they're so good around the rim with their size, but two, they have a lot of active defenders around the perimeter. And Dusty May apparently made it well known in the media tour in Vegas this week that they want to be the best defense in the country. I don't know if they're that good, but they have hands all throughout the middle of the floor defensively. No passes are getting through. And if you're going to drive, good luck getting the shot over a 7-3 a Dema or Merez Johnson, Yaxel Lenneborg. So that one was super impressive win. They've got Auburn tomorrow, who
That's going to be a fascinating matchup.
Yeah, I don't know how motivated they are to like avenge that game was close. Michigan doesn't have a whole lot of people from that loss last year, but that was a Sweet 16 matchup from last season, so should be fun.
Okay. We talked about this before the show. I'm actually a bit concerned about the Aztecs on that offense. I don't see where the easy buckets come from. I felt like last year with the guard combination with Boyd and Bird, that's kind of how they generated offense. They don't really have that this year. They've got one guy who I would trust to make a jump shot and a bunch of awesome athletes who I love watching. I think come conference play time, they're going to be just fine. They're going to grind out wins, against inferior athletes. But whenever they come up against like a true heavyweight, they're going to get punched in the mouth, I have a feeling.
Yeah.
Also, my takeaway in Elliot Cadeau, Chad Baker-Mazara, he's the most likely player to punch a player in the nuts. Elliot Cadeau is the most likely to be punched in the nuts.
Yeah, he's a little yapper. He's a chihuahua. He'll talk.
He was trying to like body up on some of the San Diego State guards. They were just like, get off me.
San Diego State was like, I look at all of that throughout the game. Like San Diego State came out and said, hey, we're going to play physical with you. Yeah. And it was a very chippy game. And I was not expecting that from like a Dusty May and Dutcher. They went up against each other in the Final Four in 2023. Dutcher, Michigan guy, grew up in Michigan, coached at Michigan. Like this should be a fun matchup. It was physical, serious, and they just got their doors blown off in the second half. I'm not really nervous about San Diego State, even though they lost by 40 here. The strength of their team is always the defense, but this year they have more offensive talent than I think they've ever had. But at the same time, it's still not a great offense. The bar of being the most offensive talent team that San Diego State's had in this Fisher and Dutcher era is not a very high bar. And that's like when Capper was talking about when they're going to be punching up, there's still those questions of if they're going to be able to put the ball in the basket. So.
I agree.
I would say Michigan, Gonzaga, and Arizona, and you may be able to throw Duke in there too, are like the 3 to 4 most physically imposing teams from an eye test standpoint with their size and physicality.
You wouldn't put Purdue in that list.
Florida and Purdue, yeah.
The only reason I keep Purdue is because Braden Smith is so small. Like, but like that those front courts all have like 6'7", 6'8", and above it at the 3, 4, and 5. So Michigan just sucks the life out of you. Yeah. Defensively, just like we talked about with Gonzaga. What we saw with Gonzaga, I feel like we saw with Michigan. And then Arizona as well. They just kill you on the glass, and then they're going to be really good defensively. Michigan.
It was hilariously impressive. The starters understood the assignment, were able to get the bench players a lot of time in this one. Yeah. 4 minutes to go. I think Dusty May burned 3 red shirts, and 2 of those freshmen were huge too. So it's like Michigan's going to be producing a couple of these big guys. But yeah, that was hilarious. They just threw out 2 more 7-footers in the final 4 minutes.
And I throw Tennessee in there too. Tennessee's big as shit as well. I see people saying Houston. Houston's not as big.
They're not like size.
They're the undersized bully. Like they just fucking hit you in the mouth. They're the fucking Mike Tyson on the block.
They're physical and long. Like they have long levers. So, but yeah.
Florida when they go with those 3 that
3
big
front
court.
Yeah.
Arizona rolled. Denver.
Pio's covered. Thank you very much.
This is such a lucky cover. They got annihilated.
Oh yeah. Oh they took the foot. Arizona took the foot.
We never said they were going to threaten to win the game.
No, never.
Bro, Arizona is so fucking good.
They are.
The one thing that may bite them is shooting. But if they don't shoot, like if they're physically not taking those threes.
Yeah.
So If they don't take them, they're fine. But yeah, if they get down in a game script, I'm curious of how they're going to mount the comeback.
Problem is you got to keep them off the glass too.
Correct.
Like if they're they didn't shoot the ball well against Florida. They didn't even shoot against Florida. They just fucking went and rebounded everything.
Yeah.
Finish it up. I mean, everybody saw how
Maui Odom.
Maui Odom.
yeah, that's why Texas left the Big 12. They couldn't win games. They couldn't win games like
Had
that.
to go to a softer conference.
Yeah. This is hilarious. I mean, this is such a collapse. Texas led by 10 with 7 minutes. I feel like they led by 9 with 3 minutes. They missed 2 free throws. Then Mo Odom, onions, fucking onions, 36 points, 16 of 18 for the foul line. Hit me a 17-1, 17-11 on the day. Hit a 17-1 Big 12 parlay. And a good day to you.
Arizona State's Twitter account called him Maui Mo, so that's the nickname that they're going to
Maui Mo. Maui Odom is a better name. F that.
Are they going to be laying points tomorrow?
Yeah, against
we gotta
Wazoo.
see it.
Yeah,
Against what? Oh,
We got to take Wazoo.
oh yeah, big. Well,
I don't know if I even.
we do. You're right.
Wazoo's going to beat them outright tomorrow. They're giving him a nickname, Maui Mo. Come on, man. This is Hurley.
He's gonna be feeling himself all night. Yeah.
Great win, Sun Devils. Great win. Fantastic. How did this game end?
I have no idea.
They were on ESPN Plus, but
Hawaii won by 12.
Dude,
Hey,
Hawaii
Pacific covered.
Yeah, the life insurance company would have covered the spread.
Yeah.
And then the finale, I mean,
Fuck
just
this
that
game.
one guy, Maryland did cover. Maryland completes the perfect day. If you just wanted to be a chalk soft ass and just parlay every single chalk money line in this dumb Vegas tournament, you would have been a winner because all the money line favorites go 9-0. Hilarious.
Ugly game. This was an ugly game.
Yeah.
This is a terrible crowd, too, for a local team.
Both teams running up and down the floor and couldn't make a shot. UNLV was winning for most of the first half. Game script or whatever flipped in the second. Maryland had Pharrell Payne play today too, and he was great. Went for 20 and 8. That was another injury coming into the Players Era Festival that I was assuming he wouldn't play. But yeah, shout out to him for toughing out. I mean, that was an ugly, brutal injury that he had the other day.
I couldn't believe he was I couldn't believe he was upright.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rob Donaldson. I'm so sick of Noah Bieniek and Moneyline Max and the rest of the influencers that push UNLV to bet on the people. Sickening and disgraceful. I lost my entire bank account, and now I'm jumping off a bridge.
How much do you think that Bozo lost on this game?
Who knows? I didn't even lock it. I was like, "What are you talking about?"
I had a 11 and 7 day, and he comes in like, like all these influencers, UNLV.
you fucking influencers.
And take the other side, Jack. Fuck. So 18 and 10 for me, 19-11 for Colby, 11 and 7 for Noah. Cap, you had a winning day as well.
I had a winning day. I was 11 and 5.
There we go.
All right, so we continue the momentum into tomorrow.
Game balls though.
Before game balls, let me hit the ad.
Right,
We are brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm is crushing college football, NFL, college hoops, and now the NBA. Also giving away weekly cash prizes just for tracking your bets in the App Store. Track 5 bets on the same type of model. You can build up to $1,000. Use our promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm and use our promo code SGPN25. All righty. Game ball number 1 is going to be Arizona State. The nightcap. The nightcap. That's just a great win over Texas. Just hilarious.
All right. Game ball number 2 for me is Seton Hall pulling out the W against NC State. Wolfpack were my pick to win Maui, and they get stunned early, and Maui has completely flipped on its head. As NC State and Texas was the dream final, it still has a chance of being a dream day 3 game. However, it could be the losers bracket final.
Yeah, and we'll see how those teams bounce back. It happens a lot where one loss in these events turns into 2. it's such a micro macro thing where you're fucking pissed off that you can't win the championship or whatever tournament you're in. But you have to remember, it's just one game on your fucking season. It really doesn't matter that much. So, but it does matter if like you fucking turn one loss into two and then you take a quad 3 loss because you're not ready to play the next day because you're out to lunch and it's a hangover game. So that's where these tournaments can really make or break you. I mean, Purdue went 0-3 the one year in the Bahamas. Remember that?
Yeah.
was
Capper,
hilarious.
the first 2 game balls stayed in Maui. We'll do a snake draft. You get 2 in a
Okay.
row here. The first 2 stayed in Maui. They were Arizona State and Seton Hall.
Okay, I got to give 1 game ball to Michigan for that effort. That was suffocating.
Ooh.
Sorry, I apologize for stealing your Michigan game ball. I figured you thought
No,
that one was safe.
I wasn't
It
going
was
to go
only
in
a
the game
20-point
ball,
win. It was only a 20-point win.
but
40-point win.
It only counts for 20 in the net
Only
too,
20.
right, Mac?
Oh.
Is that how that works?
It's only 20 with this Mickey Mouse NBA Corporation dog shit operation.
Does it only count for 20 in the net too? Is that how that works?
No, in the grand scheme of things, it counts as 40. So, like I said, fuck this bullshit NBA wannabe cup, whatever the fuck they call that stupid thing with the Barney court.
The net's the same way. It incentivizes you to blow out the teams you play. So it's not just this tournament.
It's just pissing me off thinking about it. I need to stop.
The other one.
Yeah, you've got a back-to-back game ball here.
All right, so I'll do Michigan my first one for the 40-point win over San Diego State, dominating. Like they established themselves in that.
Were they the most impressive festival team for you?
For me, yeah.
Capper?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
40.
Yeah, I mean, they blew out a what I think is a really good San Diego State team by 40. Yeah, that's the most impressive win. That's an impressive win, dude. And again, to your point, in the paint, hands all over the place. There's nowhere to go. Good luck. Second game ball. I'll do a little mid major. I'll go Towson. Getting the win as the dog in that MTA. I like the way they play. It was a good watch. Got eyes on it, and they not only covered but went outright. So shout out to Towson. Good win. Like them.
My second game ball will go to Yale, winning the Paradise Jam over Akron. That was a blitzkrieg game. Akron had their way in the tempo, but Yale was able to, weather that storm and still won it. And shout out to them. That was a fantastic tournament that they went 3-0 in.
Absolutely. We're giving out a lot of neutral site game balls. How about the best true road win of the night? Elon. 35 at a good App State team. Shout out to Elon. That's a game ball.
All right.
All righty. Let's get to
Here we go.
Tuesday.
Game's tipping off in about 8 hours.
Where's the slides? Are you loading the slides? Where are the slides?
Right here.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, I was like, why am I there where the slides are supposed to be? All righty, let's kick it off here. Help me out with the lines. Buckle up, everybody.
Yeah.
You're looking live over here. Let me get the shades on.
I have an odd screen that I'm pulling up on my phone.
Yeah,
You keep the shades on. It's good luck for picks. First up here, we got Bethune-Cookman. We got Bethune laying 1.5 off a loss here. I think Bethune's better.
I think they are too. But Stony Brook just got drilled, did they not? By Pacific.
Yeah. I will I'll lock up Bethune here. They're off a loss too. I think they're better. More athletes.
I think they are better too. Yeah, I'll ride with you. I'll lock up Bethune. I'll bet this right now. Okay.
Bieniek, any play here? 1.5, I see.
I like Bethune. I'm gonna stay away from this one. Stony Brook just got their food fed to them yesterday.
Yeah.
Both teams are in the same spot in the grandiose scheme of things. So I'll take Bethune. I don't love it.
Does this count as a standalone game?
No,
not really. It's close, but first game of the day.
Yeah.
Bethune-Cookman. No, Dr. Bradley's not playing. Don't ask. He doesn't exist. Manti Te'o's girlfriend.
The Juice is asking if I like the over 143.5. I'm
No
seeing
way.
145.5 out there.
It's an 11 a.m. game.
And for what it's worth, the cocktail napkins got it at 152. But yeah, a little bit nervous with these teams, especially not a bunch of offensive talent. You're hoping for bad defense and also some shots made on a neutral floor. I'm going to choose to spend some money elsewhere, but the cocktail napkin would like the over.
Next up, is it the game I think it is?
Should be.
Oh, yes. Towson, Liberty, down there in Daytona Beach semifinals. Liberty is laying 7.5. I'll keep the lock trains going. I like my Towson Tigers, man. I think this is a hard matchup for Liberty. I think the physicality of Towson that's a hard style to simulate on less than 24 hours. Give me Towson. They don't have to make shots to stay in this game. Give me the physicality of Towson to stay in this thing. Lock it up.
Okay. I am on Liberty, and I'm trying to decide if I want to lock this or not. Just looking at it, I feel like they've got a better class of athlete on Liberty than Towson, and I feel like the offense is way better. I think the back-to-back. I'm trying to decide if it's going to mess more with the defensive-minded team or the more offensive-minded team. I'm thinking it's going to mess with Towson. I think.
I always take defense on a back-to-back.
I don't think Towson can score with Liberty if they're making shots though. So I'm going to lay the 7.5. I'm not going to bet this because I'm trying to get there. I can't.
The cocktail napkins got this game at 5.
Really?
I like Liberty in this matchup. I think that everybody thinks that Liberty, with how explosive they are on offense and how they can shoot the lights out of it, plays fast. They don't. They're still bottom 60 in tempo, right where Towson typically plays. I don't think that Liberty is necessarily going to be uncomfortable with the pace of play in this game. They could get off their game with how physical Towson plays defense. But I'm curious how this one's going to play out. Clash of styles for sure. I'll take Liberty. Don't love it.
Give them Tigers. Keep it going. Is this a battle?
No. No battle. No battle.
Let's run it back with my Tigers. That Scaring Company. Dragged in the mud. Liberty wins by 4. Could be a dogfight. Next up, Sparty. ECU. Oh, my God. What's Sparty laying? 22.5?
Yes, sir.
Are they going to be motivated for this game? I mean, this is an
I don't know. They got North Carolina on Thanksgiving. I don't think the ECU one's the one that they're circling. The other thing is Sparty doesn't really blow these teams out.
Especially in the MTEs.
Yeah, in these large spread games so far this season, Michigan State, like Colgate, only won by 11. San Jose State, they only won by 19. Detroit Mercy, they didn't cover the spread in that game either. I think ECU stays in it, but I don't think they're a very talented team this year.
Lay it, no bet.
I'm so tempted to fucking bet ECU.
Why?
Sparty doesn't blow teams out in these tournaments. Like Izzo wants to win the tournament. He'll call off the dogs knowing he's got Carolina next, and he'll win by 18.
Also, shooting regression could come for Michigan State. I mean, they shot the hell out of it against Kentucky, where they went 50% from the floor. And then against Detroit Mercy, they shot 68%, or not 68%. They shot 60% from inside the arc and 30% from outside. Like, this is not a great offensive team, talent-wise. They're going to get after it on the glass and probably get a lot of second chance points. But when it comes to, offense in a neutral arena, I don't think that's coming.
I just think they're gonna choke out ECU. I really do. I don't see a whole lot of
22.5. Nah. I'm betting ECU. More and more, I think that this.
I'm not touching it.
They beat the worst team in the Big 12, Colorado, by 6. It's going to be right around that number. Schwartz and company They stayed within striking distance, 15 to 20 the whole game.
Lost to UNCW by 15. Lost to Charleston Southern by 12. And now you tell me Michigan State's going to keep under 30.
Yes,
All right.
absolutely.
All
It's an
right,
early game. It's also an early game. It's an early tip. So yeah. There's Sleepwalk Sparty by 18.
I'm all right.
Next up, back to the TMZ tournament. What the fuck what are we gonna get from Rutgers tomorrow? Rutgers, Notre Dame, Notre Dame. They played a classic last year at this event, like a
Did.
triple overtime chaotic game.
Yep.
All right,
That rings a bell.
Notre Dame's laying 6.5. I'm gonna take Rutgers. I'm gonna go back to the well.
It was just overtime, but it was a
It
very
felt
good
like 3
game.
overtimes.
Are you betting Rutgers?
I think I'm gonna go.
I feel like we should lock it.
They both play grinder.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm.
Like Peichel's got those guys in a hotel for 24 hours here. He's got to fix some shit, man. Like this is a pride game for Rutgers.
That's what I'm thinking too. I'll lock Rutgers with you. Let's go.
Yeah, Notre Dame's not a team I really like to lay points with. I like
either,
more as a dog.
Yeah.
Bieniek, what you say, man?
Looking. Give me a second. I'm doing math in my head.
Yeah, we're both locking Rutgers.
Yeah, double lock.
Oh, there you go. My first TMZ lock. Come on, Rutgers. What's some fucking defense?
Welcome to the party, pal.
Let's go. Last year, dude, who ended up winning the game last year? I just remember it being a fucking shit show.
I think it was Notre Dame 1-1.
Yeah.
No, Rutgers 1-1.
Rutgers 1-1. Okay.
Yeah, and then 2 years ago, Notre Dame 2. So yeah, we've had some close classics between these two.
So yeah, this is 6.5 line. This line reeks. 6.5 plus 6.5 for Rutgers. Let's go.
So I am going to take that under 142.5 on as a challenge. I struggle to see both of these teams scoring 70. Notre Dame against Ohio State, who will get up and down the floor. That game finished 64-63 earlier this season. And Rutgers, I mean, we all saw what they did today. A lot of it was garbage time points against Tennessee. They were losing by 30. It was like 70-40 at one point. I like the under. And for the game, I'll take Notre Dame. I think they get the revenge this year in this event. Give me the Fighting Irish, but I'll lock the under 142.5.
What number are you seeing? I see 6.5.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, we'll grab that 6.5. Bieniek, lock it up. You said the under?
Yeah, under 143.5 on FanDuel, actually.
There you go.
That's right.
Get on over there. Let's go. Next up, we got San Jose State. We got Tulsa. This is a 1:30 game. This game is in California.
Yeah, part of the Acrisure Holiday Invitationals.
Yeah, so this is the first game for both of these teams. Tulsa has been a wagon recently, as of late. Give me San Jose, home team. I'm not betting this one. I'll say
Palm Springs. It's Southern California, not Northern. Anyway, I'll lay it with Tulsa. Better backcourt. They win.
How far is San Jose from Palm Springs?
Palm Springs is like down
hours
south. Yeah, it's like it's more than you would think. It's a big state.
San Jose is in the elbow of California.
Yeah.
Palm Springs, I think, is in Metro San Diego.
It's south.
Yeah, I think it's Metro San Diego.
Yeah, six and change, 6.5, 6:45, 7.
I really like this Golden Hurricane backcourt. I'm going to lay the 6.5 with Tulsa.
10:30 a.m. start time, by the way.
For San Jose, I'll go.
No,
Tulsa.
just for the game altogether.
Yeah, I'll go Tulsa.
I have no conviction on that game. Give me 10 miles as a dog. No bet. Oh, yeah. Here we go. We got Greensboro. We got Delaware. These two teams have been absolute dumpster fires. We're playing this one in Jacksonville, Florida, where there will be nobody at this game. There will be nobody. Actually, is Avetta at this one?
Yeah.
Avetta, send me a picture on how many people are at this game tomorrow. I need to see this. We got Greensboro coming off the comeback win Oh wait, so this is game 2 for.
Yeah, they were there yesterday.
Yeah.
Do they ride the momentum here? They got their first win.
What's the line? Do we know?
Greensboro's laying the 1.5.
Oh, okay.
I think they're the better team
I
between
think,
the two.
I think they are too. That's not saying much.
Nope. I'll go Sparty.
I'll go with Sparty too. No bet, no interest.
I want a sicko. We got Platoon in Greensboro as short favorite.
Max trying to set the world record for card size on a Tuesday feast week. That's what
Now, if you do remember the Tuesday of Feast Week last year, I think I went like 33-9 or something. That was like the magical 116 out of 17 to start. So expectations are high. Let's get hot early. Greensboro on the card for me.
Okay.
We got Jacksonville. We got Pacific. Pacific fucking looked like the fucking 96 Bulls today with the way that they were fucking playing. Jesus Christ. We got Pacific is laying 4.5 here.
It's awfully short.
You like Pacific?
No, I like Jacksonville.
I like Jacksonville. They're in Florida here, and I like Mincy as a dog. Give me Mincy.
Pacific off the blowout. Give me Jacksonville as a dog plus 4.5.
You want to bet this one, Cap? Let's run it
Let's
back.
fucking go. What else are we doing here? It's a gambling show. Let's gamble a little bit.
Yo, Dolphins are swimming. Ride the momentum down there in the Sunshine State. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
I'm taking Pacific.
Feel even better about it now.
They can't win down there in Florida again. Oh, this game's a fair dick. We got Converse.
You're kidding me.
Converse is laying 4.5 against Army. What?
Lock up Commerce.
They can't do it back-to-back days.
Army is terrible.
Commerce is terrible.
Better than Army.
Commerce has one Division I win, and they were down 20 to Fair Dick today. That's their first Division I win. I'm not going to bet Army. I've had enough of Army. I'm not going to lie to you. What are you guys doing here? You're laying it? Are you betting this?
I'll lay the 4.5 with Commerce.
Oh, I hope you lose. No Army. Bieniek, what are you doing here? Don't look at the analytics. That's not going to tell you anything.
I'm not. I already said I like Army.
Really?
I like this from Clark too. The Chinese food isn't served in the Army. I like that.
You know what? I am sick of this shit.
Oh!
You can take that Chinese food restaurant and shove it up your ass. Give me my black friend 4.5. We'll have on the money line. We get the day off. Ready to go here. And Fair Dick. This game is at Fair Dick, may I add. Fair Dick is where this game will be played. And
Commerce is familiar with the floor. They've got it all. They've got it all scattered out. And
Hackensack, New Jersey.
Army is legitimately a bottom 20 program this year.
I mean, what's Commerce?
Bottom 30.
You lay it 4.5. You got to see it from Commerce again. Okay,
Let's go Chinese food.
Creighton, Iowa State.
Seeing 8.5 nines out there.
Was this? Did I not notice this decoration on the slide? Was this on the Rutgers Notre Dame slide?
I don't think it was. It was.
Oh, it was. I didn't notice that there.
Neither did I. Oh man, we're all pieces of shit.
Yeah, Colby busted out some decorations.
So all right. So both teams have injuries. Lipsy's probably going to be out, and Dix is probably going to be out.
Freeman also maybe potentially. I heard it was a benching.
Freeman, the other white Iowa guy.
Yeah, I didn't hear. I didn't hear that. I heard it was a benching. I didn't hear that it was an injury, but I've been reading that there might be an injury as well. So. Oh,
you're reading that Freeman could be hurt?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was a benching too, from the way that you said it earlier. So Freeman is one of their better players, especially offensively. This is an interesting handicap without Iowa State's point guard.
I'll sway
in
you to
this.
Creighton. Otzelberger and McDermott are like best friends, or really good friends.
You're right.
Otzelberger worked for McDermott at Iowa State.
Yeah.
There's a lot of familiarity between these two.
It's a tournament, though, where you have to run up the score.
I mean, can Iowa State run away with it? I don't know if they can run away.
I think
with
they
it.
can. Against this Creighton team?
I mean, Creighton, give Creighton credit. They hung in with Baylor today.
They didn't cover.
They lost by 7.
They still didn't cover.
Yeah, but it was like a 2-point game with like 5 minutes left. Without Lipsy? I'm on Creighton, man, because
the line's 8.5. Is that what you said?
My whole point with them being so close, they know each other very, very well. That's my point with this whole McDermott-Otzelberger dynamic. Like I said, McDermott was Iowa State's coach.
I'm going to go Ewing effect on this one. Yesterday they scrambled, finished the game without Lipsy. This is like their first game truly without the guy that runs the show. I think they somehow, I don't know how, I think they win it and then cover. That's my pick. That's my handicap.
I just think Creighton can't guard anybody, and they're just kind of a mess right now in terms of the rotation. I'm laying it with Iowa State. I think they blow them out.
I think it's a tough handicap. I don't know if I can get to the blowout, but I think they could pull away and win by 10. It's about the most I could see, though. Mac, you're on Creighton.
Absolutely. I'm gonna take his mentor. I'm gonna take the guy's coach at Iowa State. Game means a lot to McDermott here. They're already 0-1, foxhole spot. I think they play well for McDermott tomorrow. I think Iowa State wins just because they're tougher. But give me a 70-65 type game. That Iowa State wins by 5 or 6. I think that Iowa State just is not able to blow it open the entire game. So, Cap,
I'm laying it with Iowa. You want to battle?
Yeah, give me these Blue Jays.
Let's do it.
Whoa.
No, we're not friends at all in this one. Put them up.
You talk about covering a bit. Bullshit.
You can't talk when the music's playing.
Why not? I can hear myself.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Yeah. When you play music, we can't hear you.
Maybe I don't want you to hear me. Fuck you guys. Next up here, we got Rhode Island. We got Vermont here. We got Rhode Island. Both teams coming off tough losses here. Rhode Island's laying 5.5. Do you trust? I trust Beckner more on 24 hours of prep to right the ship other than Archie, and I'm getting 5.5.
Yeah,
I kind of like Vermont.
I feel the same way. I feel the exact same way. Also, I think Vermont's gonna have the two best players on the floor. Give me that. I'll take Vermont plus 5.5. If you want to lock this, I could be talked into it, Mac.
You swayed me too. I think Vermont is just as talented as Rhode Island.
Yeah,
Bieniek, you're an Archie hater. I think you're going to be on this.
I am. I like Vermont. I think the wrong team's favored.
I think so too.
Triple lock. Holy shit. We're all over these catabouts.
Sprinkle the money line.
Proud program. Vermont. Let's go.
Vermont's got talent. They're coming off the loss. Yeah, I like John Becker as a coach a lot better than Archie Miller. And Vermont's lost 2 games in a row, both of them tight. 4-point loss to Buffalo, 6-point loss to Liberty. They were in both. And I agree with what Capper said. I think they're going to have the 2 best players on the floor here in TJ Long and TJ Hurley. Gus Yalden's been a really nice addition for this team as well from Seton Hall. He's played very well for them in the last couple of games. So I like that trio. The money line in that game is
plus 200.
Plus 200.
Yeah, I like it. That's a dog candidate at the end. NC State's laying 6.5 here. Are we buying the dip?
I like NC State off a loss more than I like Boise off the loss. Will Wade called his guys out in
Yeah.
the presser. I also like NC State off the loss a little bit more than Texas off the loss, but that's not the matchup here. But just saying that.
I think NC State's the side. I'm just trying to decide if I want to lock it or not.
I think this is a smash spot.
I
so
think
too.
it's a
I thought,
lock.
I thought Boise played their ass off today to keep that thing close. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know if they can do it back to back here. And it's Will Wade's first loss at NC State. Like they're not used to losing right now under him. This is the first time they kind of got shell shocked. I think he gets their attention in that hotel, and they're ready to rock and roll here
I
tomorrow.
think so too. Yeah. Let's look up NC State.
Go Pack. Triple or double, Bieniek?
Triple. I'm going to come along too. I think for those that like flirting with them, the alt line could be in play here. I wish I didn't go back and do a little bit more research of Will Wade off a loss. The history is not great, but I'll take it. So last year, off loss to Alabama, where they played them super tough. Only beat North Texas by 7, but that's a good win. North Texas has been a good program.
Yeah.
Off the Liberty loss, they lost a second game in a row to Santa Clara. Off of Mississippi State loss, they only beat Louisiana, which is a rivalry game. That was a tough spot. Only beat them by 8. Off a Nichols loss, they only beat Incarnate Word by 2. Then the year prior, they were a little bit better. They lost to Western Carolina and then beat Texas State by 11. But the very next game, they lost Louisiana Tech, but beat UAB by 21. Then later on in the season, they lost to SELA and then responded by beating Commerce by 26. So it literally like depends on what your sample size you prefer to be is on that. But those are the 2 most recent years of past history we've got on Will Wade off a loss.
This one today was on national TV, and they got embarrassed. I mean, they got hit. They got punked. Like I said, they look like the TMZ team. TMZ has a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. Let's back go. All right, next up.
I think that could be an alt line. I think that's a blowout.
It feels very square, but I'll take it. Samford is taking on Georgia State. Samford's laying 5.5. I already said I can't bet Georgia State.
No, they're unbettable. Shout out to Colby for the Mexican flags in the slide.
Yeah. Where's this game at? Oh, this is
Cancun.
This is at Hard Rock. We played in that tournament. That's a great tournament.
I'm locking this. Samford minus 5.5. Georgia State's unbettable.
This is a double lock. I agree with Capper here.
I will root for you guys. I will stay off this one. Double lock on Samford. I don't want to lay 5. I hate that 5.5, especially with Samford, who I don't think is very good.
That doesn't help you when trying to break the Feast Week Tuesday record for size of card.
Yeah, I'm trying to help you.
I already got 10. I got 8 dogs and I got 2 favorites.
Could have been 11.
Back go. Double lock on. You guys bet Samford, the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Laying the 5.5. I took the points, but I will not bet Georgia State. I already made a commitment to myself, and I plan on honoring that commitment.
Proud of you, Mac.
Thank you. Discipline. Next up, we go back to the bullshit tournament. Okay.
How much are you buying in the Syracuse performance against Houston?
Well, here's where I think Syracuse might run out of gas is they went to overtime with Houston, which is a super physical game, 24 hours. I'm getting Self versus Autry on 24 hours and an emotional game. And they have the rest advantage. Syracuse played a couple hours behind them and went to overtime. I gotta lock Kansas.
Do we have a line on this?
It's 4.5. It's short.
Yeah, it is
short, but it was short today too.
I think a lot of people are actually going to be impressed with how Syracuse played.
I think so too.
And then they're going to talk themselves into, hey, maybe Syracuse is live to win and or cover because Kansas doesn't have Darren Peterson. They didn't look overly impressive without him.
Yeah.
But I just think that this is slow, methodical and they control most of the game, just like they did in Notre Dame. I think they win and cover.
I think
Lock
so
it
too.
up.
Yeah, no, I'll ride with you on Kansas. Let's go.
All right, Billy boy. We're going back to the well. Knock chalk. Put some money in front of them, and all of a sudden they're winning games again.
Yeah, and I don't want people to say or to think that I'm saying that Syracuse is going to be the public side. Whenever Kansas plays a game, they're most likely going to be the public
Yes.
side. But I'm just saying you could see why some people may think why the line is short.
What I'm hearing is you think the dumb money is going to be on Syracuse.
I think the dumb money could be on Syracuse.
Okay, it faded dumb money always.
Let's go. Kansas by 10. I like it. They grind it out. Loyola's taking on Northern Iowa. Loyola, I mean, this game's in Palm Spring. Is a new scenery going to change this Loyola shit around?
Nope.
Northern
UNI.
Iowa off the fucking. Oh man,
they've already been out there. They've been chilling the entire weekend in Southern Cal.
Are they fat and happy off that Irvine win though?
No,
they went to overtime. It wasn't.
They're Iowa boys. What do you? They don't get fat and happy.
Iowa boys can't get fat and happy.
Well, I suppose they could, but
look at the chat. The chat's gonna light up. Northern Iowa is gonna be the side for everybody tomorrow, isn't it?
I know.
I'm there too. I'm locking it.
Okay. Noah, what does the cocktail napkin say about the total? It's 134.5.
Break it down on the total. Let me look at this a little bit more.
134.5.
Yeah. I think this is an underplay.
Why is this line not double digits?
Because Northern Iowa is not in Cedar Falls.
The cocktail napkins got it at 135.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I think this is a smash under. I still like the under at 134.
And for what it's worth, the cocktail napkins got it at 11, but I'm still locking it. I like UNI.
Cap? You riding with the home team or you riding with the Iowa boys?
I'm not locking this. I'll lock the under, but I'm not locking the total.
What line did you say this was?
9? I saw a flat 9 out there.
Okay. I see 8.5s out there.
See 8.5? Yeah, 8.5 is what I see.
I like Northern Iowa. I thought for some reason we said 11, which is why I said the napkins got 11, and I didn't think that it was an edge.
I didn't see an 11.
These are always so tough with the MTEs and short turnarounds on the games or the lines opening up late. So
I'll lay it with UNI, but I think I prefer the under as my preferred play.
Cam Jones is on Ramblers money line.
I like it, Cam Jones.
Yeah, let's go, Cam. Are you locking this?
Yes. I like taking teams that lose by games. Everybody's out on them, and then they go to the foreign tour or foreign whatever, wherever they're going for the fucking tournament. This one is Cali. Get out of fucking Chicago. Us against the world. Northern Iowa, fat and happy, 5-0. Just beat Irvine. They're gonna fight tomorrow. We finally get the Ramblers that'll compete. Let's go. Ramble on. Lock battle.
To be fair, they've been losing, but they've been blown out. I'm still not touching it though.
I've seen this. I've seen this for too many years. You take the team when everybody's out on them when they go to one of these tournaments. These tournaments are fucked up. They favor the dogs. UAB taking on UTEP. We see. I did not see a line for this one. Chat, help me out here.
UTEP, UAB.
No line there.
No line for me either. I'll give it a refresh, but I don't think that's gonna help.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Let me get a refresh too. Nothing.
All right. Ken Palm has UAB as an 8-point favorite. I would be laying that.
So would I. UTEP is
I'm not
garbage.
confident in it because
I'm not betting that game.
Yeah.
Andy typically does better as a dog.
Yeah.
And not as a big favorite.
UTEP, no bet.
Yeah, no thank you. Let's next slide.
Johnny's Baylor. Johnny's are laying 4.5. Rematch of, like what Bieniek said, was one of the most chaotic fucking games we had ever seen.
In the Bahamas ballroom.
So I don't think part of the reason why I faded Iowa State was the physicality of that St. John's game. That was a physical-ass game.
Yeah.
Baylor kind of cruised against Creighton.
It did, yeah.
I think this line. I think you're paying the Pitino tax. Give me Baylor and the points. I think this is a dogfight. I think the Johnnies win by 3 or 4.
The cocktail napkins got it at 2, by the way.
Yeah. To bet on St. John's, they're going to start turning into UConn from like you gotta pay a couple extra points because of the Pitino name.
You locking this, Mac?
Yeah, I don't like Pitino in November.
I know. Yeah, it's something
like they dropped the 2 games in the Bahamas last year. I think they could drop this one as well. I think Baylor, like I said, I think Baylor is not as good as Iowa State, but they're healthy, and that was a physical game. I think that this comes right down the wire. So give me Baylor to lose by 3 or 4, but they're right there to win it. Johnny find a way to get a split here, but give me Baylor in the cover. I'll bet this too.
What the listening audience is hearing is quality analysis from a seasoned professional. What I'm hearing is bet Baylor money line. I'll lock up Baylor with you. I'll ride with you.
I think it's going to be a 1 or 2 point, like a 3-point game again.
I think it's going to be close.
I think it's a dogfight again. I think it's the Iowa State game all over again.
Yeah.
Today.
That's right.
Bieniek?
I was looking a little bit deeper into possibly the over in this one. But I don't think I like that enough either. There is an edge that the cocktail and napkin likes on Baylor. I can't get there though. I'm going to lay it with St. John's. I'm not going to lock it, but I think the Johnnies win this one.
Now, this will be a super public side tomorrow. I can guarantee that because Pitino went off on the reporter in the press conference.
It wasn't just any reporter. It was Norlander.
I thought it was Norlander. I was like, was that Norlander?
It was Norlander, and he was like, that's a dumb question, or whatever he said.
I love it. Good shit on these reporters, Rick. You get the win tomorrow by 2 or 3. Give me Scott Drew as a dog. I like Scott Drew as a dog. Baylor. Next up, Kennesaw. I just got done talking up old Kennesaw. All right, so the next 2 games, Oral Roberts, Kennesaw, McNeese, and Middle. I don't have lines on either if you want to research or get KenPom ready to go. I mean, I have KenPom up right here.
Kennesaw or McNeese. I got nothing here either.
Yeah, same.
Kennesaw laying 8 on KenPom. Middle, McNeese is laying 8. So both are laying 8 on KenPom, and I believe they're the next 2 together, right? Yeah.
I like Oral Bob catching the points, and I like McNeese laying it.
I honestly was about to say the exact same thing, Noah. Yeah, that's the side that I'm on. Oral Bob, they've been kind of chippy as a dog. They haven't been as bad as I thought they were going to be, but they're still not good. And McNeese, I think they're going to freaking roll tomorrow.
They've been a buzzsaw in this very talented mid-major tournament.
They have been, yeah. I don't think Middle's that good either.
I think Middle's good, but I just saw what they did to a good back-to-back good mid-majors. They kind of ran through Murray State there, and they controlled George Washington for most of it. So I'll take the Pokes.
I like Middle. I like Middle more out of the 2. I think I'll probably – I mean, Kennesaw just played an overtime game. I'm going to lay 8? No, thank you. Give me both dogs. Give me both dogs. I'm not going to bet either. I may bet Middle. Check the picks page.
I may bet Oral.
I may bet Oral as well.
Okay. Yeah, check the picks page. And yeah, I mean, you guys are talking me into it. Check the picks page. Could be an Oral Roberts spot tomorrow. But you guys both like McNeese again?
Yeah.
3 straight blowouts, you think?
I don't know about blowouts, but I think they'll cover.
They didn't blow George Washington out, but they controlled all of the game.
This is just a business trip for them.
Tomorrow's a dog fight. I'll be on middle.
I could see it, but I'm on McNeese. Oh, here we go. We're waiting for this one.
Seton Hall taking on USC. USC's laying 7.5.
Okay.
I'll take Seton Hall. Give me that defense. Give me that fucking defense, man. I think this could be a rock fight. I also don't like laying points with Muss, like big numbers like this with Muss. They have not covered the last 2 games. They've been honestly playing with fire. I did pick them to win the tournament, but dude, Seton Hall, short turnaround with that defense. Give me Shaheen once again as a dog here in this tourney.
Again, the listening audience is hearing quality analysis from seasoned professional. I'm hearing bet Seton Hall money line.
I don't hate it. I think they got some mojo right now.
I think you're telling me that they just came out and they punched NC State in the mouth. Now they got this soft ass TMZ USC team.
Yep.
Who's even softer. They're gonna come out and punch them in the mouth too. I think they send the message in this tournament. Let's go.
I'm locking the under. The total's 146.5. The Cocktail Napkins got it at 142.5. You're getting Seton Hall off a game where they shot the lights out of it and put up 85 points on NC State. I think they come back down to earth here offensively. USC in their first game against the high major opponent, the game only tallied 137 points. I think this is more of a slower paced bog type of game where Seton Hall controls the tempo compared to where USC is really comfortable running up and down the floor. They're top 50 in tempo. I don't see it playing at that type of pace. I like this one cruising under the 146.5.
And what did Seton Hall do real quick last year with that god-awful team in the tourney last year? Remember they beat VCU? They lost all those bye games and they beat VCU. Then they kind of got beat by Vanderbilt. Then they beat FAU. Yeah. Dude, they're live here. They're live.
I'll take the Pirates and the points, but locking up the under.
All righty. And the under favors Seton Hall. Indeed. Go Pirates, go under. This USC shit out of here. Everybody's blowing USC in the chat. What have they done? They haven't done shit. Baker Mazar is probably going to get arrested tonight. Next up, we got Bradley. Did you be shocked out there at Maui? He's a fucking loose cannon. He got like 75 technical fouls at Auburn last year.
Honestly, he's like in the Mike Tyson zone where there was
experienced though.
No,
that's his second straight Maui trip.
Yeah,
yeah, he did win the Maui last year.
There's literally any story you could tell me about Chad Baker Mazar that I would probably believe. He's in the Mike Tyson zone. Like stole a car and smoked meth. Okay, I could see it.
And he's used to the islands, isn't he? From an island, isn't he like a Puerto Rican kid?
I have no idea where he's from.
Think so.
I think he's Puerto Rico.
I just know he's kind of a tool.
Down there in Florida, we got Wardle versus what's my guy's name?
He's a Dominican. Sorry,
Allard. Dude, this is a pick. I'm betting Bradley.
Yeah.
Give me Wardle, the experienced coach here on the short turn.
Cosign. Yeah, easy money.
This is the first loss for the old Tridents.
Yep.
I like UC San Diego here. Bradley coming off the blowout. This is going to be more of a game. I think the later this one goes and it's within 10, the more dangerous that the Tritons can be. I'll take UCSD.
Bradley, baby. Money line this.
You locking this back?
Yeah.
I'll double lock.
Double lock. No Braves. Give me Wardle and company. By the way, their fan base travels pretty well, too.
Shout out to Peoria.
I got some cousins in Peoria.
Oh, God. Ohio coming off a fucking ass whipping. Loyola Marymount, first loss of the year. Loyola's laying 5.5. Bro, Bowles is a good coach, man. He's gonna have. I'm going back to Ohio.
I'll take Ohio in the points. I'm not going to bet this. I don't think. I want to see how Loyola responds to the loss. It's the first loss of the year, right?
Yeah. I think one turns into two here.
I could see that really. I could.
I think
see
the
that
Bobcats get him. They got fucking embarrassed. Loyola takes them for granted here.
They've been embarrassed a couple times though, and they haven't bounced back really.
Yeah. I like LMU here. They're coming off their first loss where really they didn't threaten to win the game at all throughout it. Ohio, yeah, they got blown out. Sure, they could come back around and compete in this one, but yeah, like like Cap said, they've already gotten blown out twice and they've lost 4 games in a row. They got blown out by Louisville. How'd they respond? A home game against Bethune-Cookman where they lost outright.
Yeah, they covered against Louisville.
I'll lay the points with LMU.
They cover against Louisville. I locked them against Louisville.
How many points is Louisville catching in that game? 40?
They're laying like 34. I was like, give me fucking Ohio. They lost by 25. Fucking easy cover. Are you guys betting this?
No.
Bobcats, money line. Gotta buy the dip here on Bobcats.
This is like the 4th leg of the dip.
This is the one.
The dip's running out. Like so many people have been going for scoops of dip with the chips, and there's just no more dip. It's just empty.
You fucking squares are gonna be like, I can't believe I thought the Lions were gonna beat the Bobcats tomorrow night. Come on, it's right in front of you. Morgan State versus Drexel. Drexel's laying 7.5. I don't know. Oh, this is actually on their home campus at the Hill Fieldhouse. I mean,
give me the points.
Give me the points, no bet.
Yeah,
I'm watching this shit.
I'll go Morgan State. Drexel just won their home game against Old Dominion on Sunday. Morgan State's been competitive in their home games. I'll take the points.
So this is a triple no lock. Is that what I'm hearing?
No lock. Nobody's touching that. What the fuck did Colby put for North Carolina? North Carolina. Is this game in Chapel Hill?
No, Fort Myers.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why the thing was covering it up. I was like, there's no way. Bonnies are live, aren't they?
I don't hate it.
They have been
the better coach. He's good in these tourneys.
They have been cruising so far this season. I've had a tough gauge on how good St. Bonaventure is because they've won multiple games within 10 that were all close. North Carolina, they don't have Seth Trimble. Like, they're not totally healthy.
Yeah.
They flirted with Navy at home in their last game. So how good are they without their best defensive guard and most experienced guard? I don't know. And they got the Michigan State look ahead. I think Bonaventure's the side. I don't know if I'm biting, though.
Hey, Mac, this is Bonaventure's first game away from home.
Is it Carolina's first game away from home, too?
Yeah. Yeah. It cancels out. Okay, that's pointless handicap. I apologize. Sorry for wasting the audience's time.
I was just like, I'm pretty sure Carolina hasn't left home either.
I think you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I got it. I'm getting a way better coach here. With time to prepare, he's been good. He's picked off so many Power 4 schools over the years in these MTEs. Schmidt's a good tournament coach.
Yeah.
Game opened at 11.5, and now it's 10.5.
I see an 11 out there.
Well, there's at FanDuel, it opened 11.5. It's 10.5. Like, the early money is on Bonaventure. Which
I got a flat 11 over here at the Orange Book, and I'm jumping in on it.
Who's got the crowd tomorrow? Sparty or Carolina?
Carolina.
Sparty.
Really?
Okay, so if the Bonnies hang in this thing, Sparty fans, although it's
actually
it doesn't
both
really
of them
matter.
should be strong. Both crowds should be strong.
It doesn't matter because it's not a bracket play.
No. And there's a game in between them, I believe.
Yeah. I'm on the Bonnies.
I'll do Bonnies. You locking?
Yeah.
Let's ride.
Yeah, Michigan State's at 1 and UNC's at 6. It doesn't matter.
Bonnie. Sleepy spot.
Chat hates when 2 seconds of time are wasted.
It's my fault. You can put that one on me. It's my fault.
It's not like It's not like Colby goes on sidetracked stories for 4 or 6 minutes at a time.
Yeah,
like,
he does go on sidetrack stories, but one, they're hilarious, and two, mine was part of a handicap, and I missed the key part of it. Bad handicap by me. I apologize, Mac. Thank you for correcting me. I sincerely appreciate it, and I'll endeavor to do better in this next game.
Hilarious. Chat saying I don't have any favorites. That's not true. I have Kansas. I have NC
Iowa
State.
State. Oh, no, you
No,
took
I
Creighton against
Creighton.
Iowa State.
I took Bethune-Cookman. I took there was another one. Greensboro. Yeah.
Not to go full Colby on this, but who fucking cares?
No,
It's your card.
I just gotta. I like dogs on neutral floors. I think that it definitely favors the dogs. But
I just why does it's Mac's card? Like, why would anybody else care what? It's his bets. Like,
I got a favorite. I got a couple favorites coming up in that team.
You could take all the dogs. Who cares?
Yeah.
Actually, let's take all the dogs now.
Dude, don't tempt me with a good time. Fuck this. There's nothing more I enjoy than when all the chat is on a favorite and then you guys fucking lose and I just sit over here and laugh at you. Welcome to the college experience where we shit on the audience.
Hell yeah, we do.
It's 4 a.m. You're looking live at South Dakota State and Utah Valley. Utah Valley is 1 point spread here. This game's in Mexico. This is a fascinating game.
I like Utah Valley.
Yeah, I just want to watch this game. Both teams coming off big wins. One team coming off an Avalanche win. Who was that? South Dakota. Give me Utah Valley. No bet. Can't wait.
I'm on Valley. I don't think I'm gonna lock it though.
This is a tough handicap.
It is a tough handicap.
This is one I just want to see the two teams play each other.
Yeah, it's their first game in Cancun. You don't know what these guys were doing prior to it. Also, how comfortable they're going to be with the arena and setting and that. Yeah, this one's just a solid game that I will try to get on my screen. I don't know if I will be successful at it. I will take the Jacks.
No, this is a Flow Sports game.
Yeah, I got Flow.
I don't know. You.
Houston, Tennessee. Houston's laying 3.5.
Bring your dodgeballs.
Is this where the fight's going to occur?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. These teams have a little bit more finesse than they typically do.
I just talked about it. Like, Houston's trying to find their identity still. Yes. I think they're gonna drop
to the dock side.
They're gonna drop one, and Barnes is great in fucking November. Barnes is a fucking machine in these fucking early MTEs. You know me, man. I'm Big 12 Mac, but I think the Big 12 is gonna drop this one. Give me Rocky Top in a revenge angle game.
Money line.
Yeah, I was just about to say. I think it's a money line play for Tennessee. This is probably a one possession game between these teams, and if I can catch 3.5 with two teams I feel at this point kind of even in the season or kind of even, give me Tennessee plus 3.5 and I'll sprinkle the money line. Let's go. Yep,
let's go. And I mean, fucking Tennessee rolled everybody in the Bahamas last year. The year before that, what was it? They rolled everybody in the Bahamas the one year. The other Bahamas, Kansas and company. Tennessee's going to get this thing done, and they're way more rested too. By the way, they played the earliest game. Houston played a night game, and they went to overtime. So Rocky Top picks off Houston. Kelvin gets his loss, gets his guys' attention. No money, NIL money for the Houston Cougars.
Does it concern? Sorry.
Give a lock, Rocky Top. That hurt.
Just check here. Does it concern you that Tennessee really hasn't played anybody, and Houston at least has the Auburn game?
Yeah, I haven't really even gone into the handicap yet. Tennessee hasn't played anybody, which means like I also think that a lot of people like Houston. Weathering the storm against Syracuse, and that one, I think a lot of people may be thinking like Houston has been good. We've seen them go on the road and take down Auburn. We haven't seen Tennessee really get tested yet. And I I think there's really a nice offensive element to this team's game this year. I like Jacoby Gillespie. I think he's the best offensive point guard they've had in the last 5 years. And Tennessee's been really good in the last 5 years with Zakai Ziegler, but I'll take Jacoby Gillespie over him on the offensive side of the ball. And Tennessee's defense is still pretty steady. I don't think it's as nasty as it's typically been, but I also don't think that Houston's as nasty. They got a little bit more finesse to that team this year, and they're still trying to figure that thing out without a couple of key pieces that they've lost previously from last year's Final Four team. Nate Ament has been a really good offensive piece for Tennessee. It's a freshman. Typically in these types of moments, a guy we saw it with like I can't think of an example off the top of my head, but in a tough matchup like this, where you would think that Houston's size and physicality, not like size height wise, but like physicality and length and the bully wise, yes, that should bother Ament. But at the same time, a lot of freshmen in the bright lights aren't bothered by it because they're just kind of oblivious to that type of moment. I kind of like that angle of it in this matchup. I have Tennessee winning the game, and if I got to handicap the tournament like I was trying to yesterday, I was going to give this out as a money line on yesterday's show. I thought that Tennessee was has a good chance of getting in the championship because not only did they win by 30 against Rutgers, so they've got the big tiebreaker already. They've got 20 points. All they needed to do is just pull off this upset against Houston. Now they're in the championship. So I like Tennessee. I think they can win it.
So too.
Double lock.
Yep.
The Mount is going to Ohio State. Ohio State does have Pitt on Friday. I don't know. Lay it.
No bet. Lay it. No bet. I looked into the Mount as potential dog. No, they're not going to. I don't think I cover this. They're a mess.
Athletes and speed for Ohio State. I think it will bother them out.
I think so too.
San Diego versus Cal Baptist. Cal Baptist is, where's this line at?
7.5.
Yeah, Cal Baptist laying 7.5. This game is part of that Palm Springs deal. Cal Baptist coming in here fat and happy, undefeated.
I don't want to take Lavin. Give me San Diego plus the 7.5. I think that's a side.
I think it's a side too.
But I'm not betting it
as well.
Check the picks page. Dude, come on, this is Cal.
You love betting Lavin. You know you do.
Where's it at? Give me Lavin. Give me Lavin as a dog.
Oh, don't even bother with the picks page. You just gave it out.
I was just like, I'm looking at this. I'm like, they're gonna pick them off here.
Yeah, they are.
Loss number one for Cal.
I think they are too.
Yeah. Next up, we got Abilene. We got Bill and Mary. Both teams coming off wins tonight. I don't see a line on this one.
Yeah.
I'll default to Ken Palm. I would imagine this is around a pick.
Yeah, I got no line over here either.
Bill and Mary laying 2 on Ken Palm. Yeah, give me Bill and Mary. No bad.
Cosign. I'll lay it with Bill and Mary.
Yeah, both of these teams kind of cruised to wins yesterday. We'll see what happens in this one. Tough handicap. I'll go Tribe, but I don't love that.
I just think the Tribe's a better team.
I've been thinking a little bit more on the Cal Baptist game. I think I'm going to switch my pick to the Lancers. And yeah, we can move on.
Asheville laying 6.5 here. This game is at UNC Asheville. Asheville fringe lock.
Tennessee State.
I don't trust Tennessee State on the road. They've been okay on the road, but I feel like they're due for a blowout. This is fringe. Third straight road spot. No, thank you.
I think the numbers is just about right for these two teams. Give me Tennessee State plus 6.5. No bet.
I'm fading Asheville too. I'll go Tennessee State.
All right. Next up, we got Wake coming off of that tournament, and they're laying 17.5. And this was one of my favorite systems last year. Fade the team, playing a bye game, coming off a foreign vacation spot. They just play in the Bahamas. They just won a Hail Mary out in the Bahamas. I'll lock up Campbell, who I think has been pretty chippy under first-year head coach Andrzejczyk or whatever the fuck his name is. I think he's a good coach. Yeah. Bieniek, you're always there for my pronunciations. Yeah. Campbell's a lock here tomorrow.
All right.
I agree with you. I was thinking money line before the show. I'm not going to give it out. However, I think this could be really, really sleepy for Wake coming off that buzzer beater in the Bahamas. Now you're back to Wake. The kids are off on vacation for Thanksgiving. Home atmosphere is going to be not as strong, whereas Campbell's still punching up like at Big Brother here. So I like the Camels. I'll lock it up. I think it's way too many points. I think they could be live, but I think they ultimately come up short.
Agreed.
Triple lock.
Triple lock on the Campbell. Campbell. Gonna fade that off the Bahamas, man. Again,
What number are you grabbing out there?
17.5.
Yeah, 17 and
For
a half.
the
Sorry, I
show?
got
Yep.
Yeah, okay. 17.
Villanova's laying 20.5 here. Villanova against Old Dominion. Old Dominion. Good Lord. This is a sandwich spot with the Philly 5. I'll take the points with ODU, but I'm not betting. I mean, it's tempting. They just played at fucking Drexel. They're staying out there in Philly. Game 2 of the leg trip. They got to practice at Villanova. ODU's got to be the side.
I think the side that we want is ODU. I'll take ODU in the points. I'm not going to lock this. I've seen them get drilled far too many times to put hard-earned American dollars on it, but I definitely think it's the right side.
And believe it or not, this is the best team they've played so far this year. I'll go Villanova.
You're going Villanova laying 20.5?
Yeah, this is the best team ODU's played this season so far, and they've already gotten blown out twice.
Gap, who are you taking?
I'll take the points, but no bet.
I'm lock it ODU. The more I look at it. Get out there in Philly, they're ready to go.
The Juice is asking if ODU merged with Bakersfield.
I didn't want to call it the slide. I didn't think it was fair to somebody who isn't here.
I saw it. Yes. Shout out to the chat. $10 for me for shitting on the chat. I have no problem shitting on the chat. Let's go.
Go, Mac. That's
like
2 beers in Morgantown.
Yeah, fucking 12 locks. He says I got no conviction on games. I don't know what else you want me to do. Call it a mega whale lock.
I think senior football. That might be the guy that hit you with his car.
I've actually been firing pretty loosely too.
You've been super loose tonight, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lock.
It's feast week. Like the handicap's not going to be too sharp. We've only had like 6 hours to even think of these games. And
the lines just came out for half these football.
Well, I'm not even saying lines. I'm saying matchups. Matchups just came out.
Yeah. Yes. I know. Riders laying 8.5 against Coppin State. Good Lord.
What a game, dude.
Nobody will watch this game in Lawrenceville, New Jersey.
Oh, these players have family members.
They're not.
We don't know that
in this game. They're not watching this game. They're going to do something else. They're going to be making a turkey for Thursday. They're like,
I don't know.
Give the points. No bet.
I'll lay it with Ryder. No bet.
Good Lord.
Give me Coppin.
All Ryder has done is gotten freaking destroyed. We have no idea how good they are.
That guy is right. That guy is right. There is no conviction here.
Not in Coppin State and Ryder. Sorry, you have to go to another podcast to get to your Coppin State Ryder conviction takes.
Minus 10,000. No other podcasts outside of the Pump Fake Pod is covering this fucking game. So yeah, if you want their analysis, go check out the Pump Fake Pod. Penn State versus Boston.
This is in Happy Valley, yes.
Penn State laying 14.5. I hate going against Penn State in these fucking bye games. They're good in these bye games. Off a loss, lay it. No bet.
I'll lay. Go send lay it. No bet. I don't really feel like getting after this one. 'Cause Boston is off the big Harvard win too.
Mm-hmm.
What's this number?
I have 13.5, 14.5 out there.
Yeah.
I don't like laying double digits with Penn State against anybody.
Yeah, this one was borderline. That one's fringe. I would say check the picks page, but I won't be awake to update the picks page, so I'll lay it.
Shout out to the honesty.
You're killing it, Noah. Fort Wayne playing 11.
I know I won't be awake.
I love this. The conviction is why I faded your Oregon pick. I didn't lock Oregon. I didn't lock any of the TMZ games.
I was on Oregon, but I also thought that Keyshawn Hall was not going to play for Auburn. And I thought that Dana Altman and coaching experience in tournaments, which he's a great tournament coach, would work out against Stephen Pearl, but it did not. So great pick for you.
You know, you can tell it's TMZ week because you got so many dumb fucks in this chat and in the comments. I've read the comments. There are some dumb motherfuckers on this fucking internet. You can all kiss my ass. Remember, you're watching.
Rude.
You are watching me give out picks. You're watching.
Last time I was on here, I got cooked for my stutter, which I know I have, and looking to battle on every single game. I've been trying not to stammer as much
on Purdue, Fort Wayne, and Chicago State. You asshole. What is?
I'll talk about.
What is there to talk about?
All right, Noah. Okay, so IPFW.
Yep.
How big of a difference would you say there is between IPFW and UIC?
One's named Purdue, Fort Wayne, and the other one's named University of Illinois, Chicago.
Accurate, but is there a difference in quality of play between the two sides?
Fort Wayne might be slightly better, but I'm not convinced that they are.
I would agree with you too. I think they would be slightly better. However, Chicago State only lost to UIC by 4 points, and now they're catching 11.5 against a team that I feel is kind of similar in IPFW. Give me Chicago State in the points.
See what happens when you actually make us talk about a game, Mac. We pulled out the Patty C. Trans.
Oh, without question.
Property.
So which side is the tranny on?
Chicago State.
All right, I'll lay with Fort Wayne. I always fade the tranny property.
No, you don't.
Give me Chicago State.
Always fade the trannies in a lot of different ways.
I'll take the Mastodons.
Next up, this game is hilarious.
This is awesome.
Is this a real game?
Yes, this is 100% a real game.
On campus, too.
Florida State. What are they laying? 23.5? Lay it. I like Florida State.
Bakersfield they've actually, human trafficking aside, they've actually looked pretty good this year.
Outside of human trafficking. So true. Everybody go Google what the fuck the coach did in the offseason for the TMZ crowd tuning in. That's the whole thing.
They lost to Ole Miss by 22. They're catching 23.5. That's where they got that number from.
They're gonna get human trafficked by Saudi Arabia in this game.
Give me CSUB plus the points. No bet. And no human trafficking either. It's bad.
I'll take the Knowles.
It's too much.
They've been pretty good this year.
They have been too much. We're just spending too much time on that game. I'm just looking at it. I go, this is just a horrible game. Upstate. This game is on home campus here. Upstate. Where's the line?
5.5.
Upstate's laying 5.5.
Yes.
Central was just in Dayton, Ohio the other day.
Yeah, on Saturday. I mean,
it's about normal, I guess.
Give me the points, no bet. It seems short.
This does seem short. This would be, Upstate, they've had one home game against a D1 school and they lost by 4. I think they get the win. I'll lay the 5.5 with Upstate. I like them.
I'm going to take Upstate too.
Marist Lehigh, baby. Here we go, baby. Are we at the 7 o'clock, 7:30 when it goes?
7 o'clock.
No, we're pretty far behind.
Jesus Christ, these fucking games are everywhere.
7.5 for Marist.
This one's in that arena gets pretty lit here. Yeah, I'll lay it with Maris. I like Maris at home. They're a wagon. This is a revenge. Lehigh's gotten the last 5 times. No bet.
Okay. Lay it. No bet.
I'll go with Maris too.
A triple no lock. Love it.
No
Houston
conviction.
Christian taking on Bellarmine. Bellarmine is coming off a win at the Citadel. Where is this game? Is this game in
The
Charleston?
Citadel. That's MTE.
They have an MTE?
Yeah.
That's crazy. There's gonna be 3 people at this game.
They have an MTE, and Fair Dick has a fair MTE. Who the fuck is giving out these MTEs?
We gotta get an SGPN MT. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Houston Christian laying 1 via Kempom. Should we lay with Houston Christian?
I'll lay it with Houston Christian.
There's
I'll
no
lock
line
it.
on
I'll lock
this?
this.
No line.
If one's the line, I'll lay it with Houston Christian and bet it.
Yeah, there is no line. I agree with Cap. If 1 is the line, which I doubt that's going to be it,
It's probably gonna be 2.
I'm locking Houston Christian.
Taking Dottie.
Damn, yeah.
Dottie.
Doty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, JMU taking on down here. So
No
this is
line here either.
so this is a back. So is FIU hosting an MTE?
This is just on their campus, but yeah. It's one of the bigger ones.
I mean, we got teams hosting MTEs that are losing their opener. How many teams that are hosting an MTE lost their opener today? Fucking FIU, Citadel, Fair Dick. Who else lost their MTE? It's hilarious.
You have a line in this?
No, we won't have a line on this one either. Yeah, no line. JMU -3. I probably would go Omaha.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, Kempom having JMU favored by 3. They've won 2 in a row for the Dukes now, but I also think that there's a sneaky chance that Omaha is more athletic than this Dukes team.
Agreed.
I'll take the points. I don't love that. I think that could go either way. That's a good game.
Yeah. If this is north of 3, I may bet Omaha tomorrow. JMU won as a dog. Now they're flipping to a favorite the next day. I think Omaha, like you said, is pretty not bad. Wright State versus Stetson.
Where is this game at? Is this campus? No.
This is in Florida.
Edmond Center. Does that help? Yeah, it's in DeLance. It's Stetson's home floor.
It's at Stetson.
It is at Stetson. Wright State's laying 8.5 on the road.
This is
Stetson's been chippy as a home team here.
Wright
Got
State's
back-to-back wins
kind
at
of
home.
Wright State's got this. Who is it? I don't know. I'll go Wright. I'll go Wright State.
I'll go Wright State too. I'll go Chuck here.
Give me the points. No bet. Don't check the picks page for that one.
Oh yeah, Maryland Eastern Shore, baby. Here we go. What's this line gonna be?
I'll guess Eastern Shore laying 1.5 at home.
Is this line out?
No.
Motherfucker, how's this line not out? No line. God damn it. All right, what's Kempom say?
Hampton -1.
Oh, yeah. Give me Hampton. I mean, they can't win 2 in a row, can they? No way. Hampton will be a lock tomorrow for me.
This would be 3 wins in the last 4 games.
Yeah,
for Eastern Shore.
I like Hampton's coach, Ivan Thomas, Ed Cooley guy. He does a good job at TC Williams. Yeah, come on.
I mean, they've lost 3 games by the last 3 games. Hampton, 6-point loss to Holy Cross, 11-point loss to Boston College, and then 2-point loss to Norfolk State. All 3 teams better than maybe Holy Cross is worse than Hampton, and they probably shouldn't have lost that game, but that was up there in Rhode Island. So it was more of a Holy Cross crowd, but I like Hampton. They shouldn't lose to Eastern Shore.
No, Hampton should not lose to Eastern Shore.
Cosign. Quinnipiac, the greatest team ever, did a great job the other night for the country. Just an unbelievable job. You will get the Nobel Prize award from me. Yep. At Moneyline_Mac. Let's arrange it in the offseason. Coming off the big win at Pitt, going down to the bounce house. They're going to get killed, aren't they?
Both of these teams coming off the Pitt win.
West Virginia hasn't won since Pitt either.
This is the MAC
This
Bowl.
seems to be a common theme. Everybody just beats Pitt, then they can't win again.
We got to pick one of these teams.
If they can't win again, UCS last game was Pitt on Thursday. So if they lose after the Pitt game,
I got to think that UCF is not sleepwalking this one because they beat Pitt. All the coaches, all Jay Dawkins is going to say is they beat Pitt too. Don't fucking feel yourselves here.
Quinnipiac beat them 2 days ago, whereas UCF beat them 5 days ago. So I'll lay the 13.5 with UCF.
I'll lay it, no bet. Lay it.
I'll take the points of Quinnipiac.
Oh, you love Aqueduct. Next up, we got Rice. We got Gulf Coast here. I bet there's no line on this one. Ken Palm, if we're looking at it, Rice coming off an overtime game. Gulf Coast laying 6 down there in Fort Myers. We probably should lay it.
If you're asking a question, I say yes.
All right, I'll co-sign, but I don't feel great. I'm not going to bet this.
Murray GW, no line.
Are you laying it, Mac?
Yeah, I'm going to lay it.
Okay.
Murray is getting 8 via Kempom against GW. There's no line out on this one. Ooh, man. Does Murray fight at all this tournament? I think they're going to get smashed. I'll lay it.
I think that's too many points.
I think so too. I think they fight. They have to fight. And this is, I think, GW is a bit more their style too.
Yeah, George Washington cruised in the last game, won it comfortably. This one's more of a game. I'm not calling for a Murray money line, but I do think that this one's close.
Yeah, I'll take Murray in the points too.
Yeah. The only question I have is Ryan Miller, third game in 3 days. I don't love it. That's why I'm not betting it. So yeah.
Next up, EIEIO going over to Central Arkansas, who's the best team in the country, if you didn't know that already. Central Arkansas is laying 3.5 off the blowout win. EIEIO is coming off the Tiffin win.
Riding high off that Tiffin win.
Dude, I can't lock up Central Arkansas.
I'll lock up Central Arkansas. I'll bet the 3 and I'll lay the 3.5.
They just won by 30 as like a 10-point underdog the other day. I can't go back.
EIEIO is so bad.
Sign stinks.
No,
I
think the line's about right.
Bieniek, what are you doing here? I'm
staying
away. I'm staying away from the stink.
I'll go Eastern Illinois.
Wow.
Cap, lock it up.
I'll lock up Central Arkansas. They're good at home.
Marty Simmons actually has not done a bad job with this team. Valpo's turned into all of a sudden like a good team. They're 4-1 with a loss to Kentucky. They lost by Eastern Illinois lost by 3 to Valpo. They beat Nichols, and then they've played 2 bye games that they didn't really get blown out against the spread. I think they actually covered against Notre Dame. So I'll go Panthers.
Next up on the dock, we got Temple. We got Princeton. Temple laying 7.5.
Oh, we got to lock Princeton.
I agree. On a neutral floor, both teams coming off a loss.
Yeah.
I'm going Temple.
I hate betting Temple as a favorite, man.
So
Temple
do I.
Princeton's favorite.
Princeton's already got 3 double-digit losses to mid-majors this year.
They just beat Eastern the other day.
I'm putting them on the wait list. I'm going Temple.
I'm locking Princeton.
I'm locking Princeton too. I ride with Mac.
Let's go. Money line this. Temple gets beat. Sweet Tigers.
This line's open.
Yeah, bounce back.
This line is open. I can bet this. Awesome.
This is 7.5. Next up on the dock, we got the greatest team ever, George Mason, taking on FAU. Mason's laying 4.5, 5. Actually, there's a 5 out there. What are you guys doing here? I'm undecided right now.
I'm thinking I want to be on Atlantic plus the points.
I like Mason.
My concern with Mason is that they're coming into this one undefeated.
Yeah.
I don't. And they just blew out Ohio, blew out Jacksonville, and now they get.
I'll take the better coach with Tony Skin.
I think they roll again. I think defensively they're going to suffocate FAU. I think they're tougher. I'm going to lie. This is a championship game. I'm going to get some action on it. I took the dog with the Bobcats, and I'll take the favorite here in the other game here with the Patriots.
I'm on Atlantic.
Battle?
No.
Bieniek?
This is the championship game?
Yeah.
It was only a 4-team tourney.
Yeah.
It is a championship. He's right.
All right. I don't know how that changes the handicap, but it does. I'll take Mason.
Tony Skit, lock it up. Do. We in the B. Oh, here we go. We got Indiana. We got Kansas State here. Indiana. This game is at Assembly Hall.
Mm-hmm. It's Kansas' first true home game. First true road game, I believe.
Yeah, there's also 3 straight games against quality opponents here. Indiana laying 8.5. I kind of think Indiana's going to smack them in that building. That place is going to be fucking lit.
The best team Indiana's played so far is Marquette, and they beat them by 23. I believe it was in that building.
Yep. No, it was in Chicago.
No, that was
it was in Chicago. I apologize. Yeah, it's in Chicago. All right, fair enough. Or as Noah referred to it as Marquette South. I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
The salt is still in my veins from that comment, Noah.
I'm locking up the Hoosiers.
Yeah, I'm locking up the Hoosiers too. Let's go.
DeVries and company, open it up and make shots. What say you, Bieniek?
The true road game keeps me away from betting it, but I like Kansas State off the loss here to Nebraska. I think K-State's a much, much better offense than Marquette. This is like the first, high-powered offense that I think Indiana's faced. I'll go Wildcats.
All right, double lock on these Hoosiers, Indiana. DeVries and company, get it done. Next up on the dock, we got South Carolina State going to Missouri. Missouri laying 33.5 here. What's the situation spot for Missouri?
Nothing. Missouri plays nobody in the non-con. But they haven't destroyed any of these teams. So
net manipulation.
Take the points.
Yeah. Take the points. No bet.
Played Howard. That was on the road. Only beat them by 21. Hosted SEMO. Only won by 5. Hosted VMI. They won by 38. Then they hosted Prairie View. They only won by 18. And then hosted South Dakota, and they won by 34. So it's all been around kind of. If they've blown them out, it's been around this number. Some of them, they haven't even crossed 20. I'll take the points.
I like the Bulldogs too, but I don't know if I'll. There's no look ahead. South Carolina State, though, looked good the other night in the second half. A&M is like 42.5 buckyball against the Valley.
Buckyball's got to look at, though. They play somebody in Florida next. I can't remember who.
Should we bet Valley?
They actually have a common opponent.
I think I'm going to bet Mississippi Valley. They've actually been okay this year.
A&M is
didn't
playing
look that.
Florida State next.
they didn't look that bad in Hawaii when they were playing the same, 3 teams in 3 days. Outside of that, 48 to Murray State.
Yeah. Give me Valley, man.
You give me Valley, no bet, no conviction over. I have no conviction on the Delta Devils.
I'll take the points. I can't put money on them though.
Give me 42.5. Get out of here with that.
If it gets to 45, I'll throw it.
Hilarious.
That's my limit.
Plus EV. Next up, we got Cal Poly. We got SEMO. I see Cal Poly laying a 2.5 number, guys. Poly obviously off the loss here tonight. Do they bounce back? I think they do.
I could do too.
In Flagstaff. I kind of want to bet Cal Poly here against SEMO.
All right with you. Let's bet it.
Bieniek?
I'm gonna go SEMO. Cal Poly playing at that pace, 2 games in 2 days is tough. SEMO's coming in fresh. I'll go with the Red Hawks.
Cal Poly, lock it up. The cap and I.
Double lock.
Next up, we got North Texas. We got E-Dub. This game is at North Texas.
Is this the one, Mac?
Dude, they've been I feel like they've been they blow these games open late. They're not impressed. Like they dress them up.
It's Cleveland State.
Huh?
It's Cleveland State of last year. Like it's
That's
just
kind of
a
how he's not wrong.
slow game, and it's like they choke them out.
This is where you want to hop in on Munson. He's horrible as a favorite, and he's great as a big dog. They almost won at Colorado. They almost fucked around and won at UCLA.
I kind of want to bet you.
I did. Back-to-back road spot. They just got embarrassed. Munson, Foxhole.
And I like Daniel Robinson as a coach. I don't love this year's team.
What's the money line on this one? This could be the big money line dog call for me tomorrow. I'm gonna get one of these North Texas games.
It's plus 550.
Dude, it's worth a sprinkle.
If you're betting you, I'll ride with you.
They almost got Colorado and UCLA already on the road. Bieniek.
I'll take the points, but I don't see them winning it. And also, I like North Texas this year, so I don't know. I disagree with the hatred or the sentiment against them.
It's
right
not really hatred. It's just kind of
They're not as good as they were.
Yeah, I feel like you could just tell if you watch the games, they're kind of dressing them up at the end. Is how I feel about it. They seem to go out of their way to leave their starters in. They seem to go out of their way to leave their main rotation guys in. Seem to go out of their way to jack up a 3 when they kind of don't need to.
A lot of teams need to do that now with the net, though.
It's fair, but it factors into the handicaps because I don't know when they're going to stop.
Well, they don't have to worry about it tomorrow. Eastern Washington money line. You got to worry about that net tomorrow night.
Ewu plus the points. Let's go.
E-Dub, baby. E-Dub. Go Eagles. Munson, he's had a history of pulling off these 5 games. Lose by 30 to Central Arkansas. Go beat North Texas the next game. Austin P. The Governors.
This is a lock.
Is this game in Clarksville?
Yeah.
Yes.
NIU coming off the money line victory over Loyola Chicago. They dumped the Gatorade. Austin P coming off of back-to-back losses against teams in bye games, Ole Miss and Tulsa. Austin P. Lock.
Yep. Good call.
Triple lock, even though the Govs fucked me the other night so bad on that fight.
This is their first home game since opening night.
It'll be lit. It'll be lit.
One of my favorite picks of the day. They're minus 7.5.
That's a good pick of the day.
Don't sell like you did on fucking Friday for me, Govs. Nebraska ball fresh off the tournament championship here, taking on Winthrop.
16.5.
Bro. Winthrop. I like Winthrop.
It's the same handicap of Wake Forest.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
really
yeah.
is.
I know it's not a destination, but they're off a championship. And Winthrop has already almost won a bye game at Arkansas.
Yeah. It's too many points. I'm with you on the lock.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
locking.
lock it.
Triple?
Oh, yeah.
No, Winthrop. Fade Nebraska ball is a big favorite there. Next up, Bieniek, Michigan, Auburn, Michigan laying 3.5 rematch of the Sweet 16. I will,
Not many players from that game on both teams.
but Dusty May remembers it.
Got Burnett and Gale for Michigan, no?
Yeah. And then Tahad Pettiford for Auburn.
Where are you going here, Bieniek?
I picked San Diego State yesterday. I'll pick Auburn today.
I mean, see, again, Mac, I'm hearing analysis from a qualified professional, but what I'm hearing is we should lock up Michigan.
I'm locking Michigan.
Let's go. I ride with Mac.
I'll go back to a couple of my other handicaps. I trust Dusty May on 24 hours of prep over Stephen Pearl. This is his first time doing it. I trust Dusty May. I think he's one of the best coaches in America. I think their length bothers them enough here and keep them out of transition.
Can I counter your point for 1 second?
You can try.
They've known this matchup for months. So they're not prepping on 24 hours.
They were not preparing for Michigan before tonight.
You don't think so? You don't
No.
like the
They had to
week
beat
leading
Oregon.
up, you don't think
No way. You had to beat Oregon tonight. There's a 0% chance they talked. I mean, they knew they had to play Michigan. The scout coach has been watching it, but they have not. They got to relay the message and the game plan to the players on 24 hours.
I think it's a little bit different with this tournament. We'll talk about tomorrow. I was saving that conversation for tomorrow, but brought it up today. I mean, I think Pearl and Auburn would have been talking about Michigan a little bit in the week heading up to this.
They had Oregon tonight.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just saying they knew their opponent. It's not like, oh, there's 2 teams or 4 teams and a possibility of who we're going to play. Like, it wasn't like we're wasting our time if we try to prep. They knew who they were playing.
My point, this is from the coaching side. When you have a 24-hour prep, you have to simplify your game plan to your players. These players are fucking idiots. Like, you can't jam all this fucking information at them. You have to you got to dummy it down rather than if you are preparing for Oregon for 3-4 days going up to the game. If you try and jam all this information on these players who just played, it's going in one ear and out the other. So you got to dummy it down. That's where I trust Dusty May, who's been in this situation before, compared to Stephen Pearl and company, that this is their first time doing it. Because they were, I mean, they as a staff, whoever the scout coach is was preparing for Michigan. That was his job, while the other scout coach was prepared for Oregon. But they were not preparing their players for Michigan till tonight.
Okay.
And vice versa with Michigan.
Fair. Corrupt in the chat says Michigan blew out San Diego, so they'll be rested. Yes, but San Diego State was like making it a point to be physical with Michigan, and actually like Elliot Cadeau was like hurt in the game, playing through like a back ailment that he was bothered with throughout that game. So after the Magoon Guath hit, he was feeling it the rest of the night. So I'll take Auburn because I took San Diego State yesterday, and I'm hoping for the result. Similarly.
I think give me Michigan by 9. I think they win by 9 tomorrow. I think they pull away late. What do you say about that, Cap?
I like it. I'm on Michigan. I like the 3.5. I do think they pull away. I think they win it. Let's go.
Go blue.
Go blue.
Bieniek, good job. You're getting us a win.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Go, you fucking stupid music. There we go. Gotta hit the Go blue, Michigan. I also think it helps that Michigan played a true road game already this year against TCU. I think they're better for that experience.
Okay.
Irvine taking on New Mexico State. Irvine's like 4.5 here, guys. This game is in Mexico.
Yep.
Irvine just lost. Do they bounce back here? They've lost 2 in a row. They lost to Valley the other day, too. What are you guys doing here? I'm taking the points.
Honestly, I'm taking the points too. I wrote this one up at SGPN, sportsgamblingpodcastnetwork.com. This is one of my favorite plays of the day. I'm all over New Mexico State here. Honestly, the more I dug into it, the more I thought we have a wrong team favorite here, if I'm honest. UC Irvine's offense has really struggled this year, and New Mexico State, they've been some nice wins against better competition. New Mexico, Sanford. I really like them here. I think this is a good spot for them. I think the wrong team's favored, if I'm honest.
Bieniek?
Going down with the ship. I'll take the Anteaters.
Are you betting this?
No.
I already bet it.
Cap, I'm with you. Give me the dog here, man. I think Irvine's leaking a little bit of oil here.
I think they are too.
I don't think they're the vintage Irvine team. I think Turner will get his guys by the end, but I like New Mexico State and Hooten here. Let's go. Portland State, Dixie State here. Portland State's playing 1.5. Where the fuck's this game at?
It's in St. George, I think.
Oh, there's a campus game.
Yeah.
Good for them. For that, give me Dixie. No bet.
Dixie, no bet. Yeah.
I will go Trailblazers. I have no conviction on that game.
Yeah, there's no conviction in this one. I don't.
Nobody has any conviction on the UTSA program.
I'm going to fade UTSA.
Georgia Southern's laying 1.5.
Lay it.
Georgia Southern's lost 1 or 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Should we bet Georgia Southern?
Yes.
They should have won tonight. I'm with you. I think they're better. Bieniek, what say you?
Yeah, Georgia Southern's one of those tempo teams, top 20 in the country, and pace. They're going to control it. Their defense sucks. UTSA's offense sucks. This is a tough handicap because Georgia Southern running up and down the floor, will that help UTSA put up points? Or are they going to be more efficient putting up points? That's the tough part of trying to figure out what's going to happen in a basketball game, right?
I'm not sure anything's going to help UTSA's offense.
It's a tough handicap. They beat Denver, though. They put up 84 on the Pios at altitude. So it's a really tough team for me to figure out right now with the Roadrunners, especially in this matchup. So not betting it, but I'll go Southern.
Let's go.
That's right. With no conviction.
Double lock for Cap and I. Southern. Oakland, Montana. Oakland. Damn, this game's out of Missoula. Fucking Oakland's at everywhere this non-con.
Yeah, the World
was
Tour.
There yesterday.
Oh, yeah, they played Lamar out there.
Yeah. They were in a hotel conference room prepping for Montana camp. He posted on Twitter.
That zone's hard to prepare for, but they're all going to split this MTE. Montana got to win, or sorry, Oakland got to win. Lamar got to win. Montana's going to win one on their home floor. I already called for the money line the other day. Give me Montana. They bounce back. I'll lock this.
I think so too. I think this is a spot for Montana.
Bieniek, your beloved Grizz.
I'm going Grizz.
Yo, Montana. All right, Campy. You get a split out there. It's a good split. Good win over Lamar tonight. You lose. Gonzaga's laying 13.5.
And we got Maryland coming off a win.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking it's a Gonzaga smash spot. I don't think Maryland's any good.
I don't think they're that good either.
Miles Rice played 22 minutes tonight too, so like They're as healthy as they've been. Maryland is.
I think at the height of their powers, they're still not going to be able to compete with Gonzaga.
I agree.
So I lay the 13.5. I think Gonzaga wins by 20.
You guys betting the Zags?
Probably not. Are you locking it?
I have a lock.
Yeah, the one thing that buzzes teams always do is rebound extremely well. This is the matchup that they circled coming in. I guarantee you that Mac's giving me this shit that they're not preparing for the team that they play second. Maryland was not really preparing for UNLV. They're preparing for Gonzaga.
Well, no, they have to beat UNLV to set up the Gonzaga game.
No, the Gonzaga
it was
game
not like
was
a guaranteed
there. Like
win.
that was automatic.
Well, no,
I don't think
you're not getting to the championship if you don't beat UNLV, though.
Yeah, I'm just saying Maryland cared more about the Gonzaga win or Gonzaga game than UNLV game.
I don't follow.
I would argue that the UNLV game is actually more important.
I would think so too.
Because you don't want to lose that game, and then this game is a house money game.
Well, you don't want to get blown out in this game and have it ruin your stats and numbers for the evaluation tools come March.
Yeah,
in the NCAA tournament. I actually think Maryland matches up all right with Gonzaga because Gonzaga excels on the glass and in their down low game. I'll take the points with Maryland. I still think that Gonzaga wins this one comfortably, and we see them play in the championship game of this tournament. But yeah, I'll go Terps.
Has Gonzaga covered every game this year?
I don't think so.
No, they didn't cover.
No, ASU.
ASU. Yeah, I was on ASU. Yeah, I'm locking Maryland. I love Buzz as a dog. They're a good team on 24 hours of prep because they have their principles in their program. They're going to rebound the ball. They're going to compete defensively. They're going to muck it up. This will be a simple game plan. Keep Gonzaga out of transition. That'll be the message tomorrow for the Terps. I think that they can hang in this thing. The Zags will win, I think, by 8 or 9. It's also tough playing somebody after you just played Alabama, which is a chaotic pace for 40 minutes. That's a quick turn, just like playing Houston and those teams. So, yeah.
Gonzaga likes playing at that pace. But I agree with you just on the mindset of you're playing Alabama, and now you're playing Maryland, who's not 100%.
I also felt like Gonzaga controlled the pace of that game a bit more. They didn't let Alabama get all that chaotic on them. But again, it's also 4 a.m. and I
mean, it was 95-85. It was a shootout.
Yeah, a little bit.
A lot of possessions.
I thought at points that game was uncontrollably fast. I thought it was a little sloppy at points, but again, Gonzaga likes running up and down the floor too.
So I'm on Gonzaga. I'll lay it. If you guys want to battle, I'll battle you.
I'm taking the points with the Terps. I'm not betting.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Hands up. Get him up.
Go, Bud. Bud, sting. Gonzaga by 10, and that'll get them with the 20-point margin. They'll be right there to advance to the championship potentially. We'll see if that's enough. Ole Miss, Iowa in Palm Springs. Iowa.
Yeah,
2.5.
Iowa's laying 2.5.
Yeah, wrong team favored.
I think the wrong team's favored.
I think so too. Wow.
Give me the athletes.
Yeah, the cocktail napkins got Ole Miss minus 1.5. I like the Rebs.
Yeah,
total
triple.
Yeah, and Beards had time to prepare for this matchup in this Iowa. So McCollum's a great coach, but Beard is just as good and probably better. I mean, Beard's these are two elite coaches. Give me Beard's defense over McCollum's offense.
And Ole Miss isn't going to be bothered too much by Iowa's snail-like pace. Beard typically runs pretty slow offense as well. So it all comes down to who's going to hit their shots when the shot clock's coming down. That's a lot of Iowa's offense. And if they're not able to grab rebounds Ole Miss excels on the glass, and this is Iowa's biggest test of the season so far, and I have more questions, at least, about high end competition with Iowa than I do Chris Beard and Ole Miss. So I like the Rebs.
Triple lock.
Triple.
The Rebs. The Rebs. Next up, 3 games. I think Cal, UCLA. They should be at a conference.
Makes sense if it was.
This game is in San Francisco at the Chase Center. What the fuck is this shit? UCLA's like 8.5.
Yeah.
Huh? Why?
Cal has played nobody. Well, they lost to K-State, so I guess that's. And at least UCLA looked okay. You know, the 4-point loss to Arizona doesn't look that bad. Actually, looks pretty good in retrospect.
I'm on Cal.
So am I. Give me the points.
Yeah, UCLA actually is covered at 2 in a row. They're due for some regression. They never and I think Cal will potentially have they're not going to have the crowd just because UCLA travels well, but I think this will be mixed. I think this will be a 50-50 split here.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a home game.
Yeah,
for UCLA at least.
I'm going UCLA.
Going UCLA.
I think they're the better team. I think they win this by 10. This game's not on campus. I think the Bruins get up for their biggest or second biggest matchup of the season. Not the biggest. They played Arizona, but they look good against Arizona. So I think it's like a mindset thing when they're playing all these tomato cans, and then I think they'll lock in defensively against Cal.
Double lock on these Cal Berkeley Bears, baby. They fired Wilcox so they could win this game. I don't think they're live on the money line. I don't think they're going to win outright.
I'm not touching the money line.
Give me UCLA by 6.
Yeah.
San Diego State just lost by a bazillion against Oregon. This is a rematch of last year at the Players, right?
No, I don't think it was at the Players era. But I do believe they played, right? Oh, no, it was at Players era. You're right. My bad.
So Oregon got him last year.
Yeah.
Is everybody out on San Diego State?
I think everybody's out on San Diego State, so it means we have to jump back in.
Oh, yeah.
What's the line? Oh, I see it. 1.5.
Oregon's laying 3.5. Give me San Diego State.
If you can catch 3.5, take it.
Yeah, I think San Diego State's got a good chance of winning this game. Oregon hasn't looked great this year either.
No, we really haven't.
I agree.
You know, games against Hawaii, Rice, South Dakota State, and Oregon State were all within 10 points in all of those. And San Diego State is comfortably better than all 4 of those teams. Oregon tonight against Auburn struggled with the athleticism. San Diego State's pretty athletic, and they're in your face defensively, and that's just not what I think Oregon prefers. It's just, you know, San Diego State on that turnaround against Dana Altman. Is this guy really going to go 0-2 to start? I don't know. One of these good coaches have to.
Yeah.
That's a tough handicap too. I'll go Aztecs. I don't love it.
Yeah, I'm on San Diego State money line. I think this is a money line play. San Diego State pride game. Dutcher gets them ready to go here. They muck it up. They can muck it up against Oregon rather than against Michigan.
All right.
Double lock. Go Aztecs. Money line. Bounce back. Lose by 40, win the next night. All is well in the world. All right, Vegas, Bama. Bama's line 13.5.
What's the motivation for UNLV to try?
Well, I mean, they could pick up a nice win against an SEC team, but they're going to get killed.
I think they are too. I don't think they have any motivation to try in this.
Well, I mean, it's like I just said, they're playing an SEC team.
What's
Still,
the motive?
I mean, do you think?
Can I
are they,
flip this on you, Cap?
Yeah. Okay.
What's the motivation for Alabama? They
You
just
don't-
lost the game that they had to win, and now they're playing UNLV. This doesn't
Well,
help them
okay,
in their resume at all.
it doesn't help them to win it, but it would hurt them to lose it, would it not?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like,
Okay,
and
and
this
I don't.
is where I trust Oates because Oates is gonna get those guys like, hey, yeah, it sucks we're not gonna win the money, but keep in mind we're still playing for the fucking we're playing for the NCAA tournament and be a 1 or 2 seed come March. You can't
Yeah.
lose this game if you're Alabama.
Correct. I don't think you think UNLV is a tournament team.
No,
No,
that's what I'm
no,
saying.
Neither do I.
this could be a quad 3 loss. Like this, you can't lose this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you look at all the scheduling that Oates has done this year. They've played tremendous teams, and now it's we're playing UNLV, and we're already 0-1. Like, come on. I think this is a really sneaky, trappy spot for Bama.
I don't disagree.
I see the potential for it, but I just don't think UNLV is any good. That's the fundamental difference here.
You don't have to be any good to pull off an upset win just on one given night. I'm not calling for the money line.
I think you're calling for the money line. That's what I heard, Noah.
I think UNLV keeps this one close.
I'll lay it with Alabama. I don't plan on betting this. McIntosh.
So I'm not betting UNLV because I am totally aware that Alabama is a damn good team and they can run it up on anybody. But I think it's a little bit of a sleepy spot.
Could be.
Is that guy still in here?
Which jackass?
I think I want to bet UNLV. The more and more I'm like,
oh, your best friend.
Yeah, everybody's out on UNLV because they choked. I mean, last year on the quick turn, Bama wasn't good in this tournament either. They almost lost to Rutgers outright.
That's true too.
Like to Noah's point, this is a quick turn. I trust Oates to not lose the game. I think he's too good a coach to be like, we can't lose this game, but they could go through the motions here. I flipped on this one. The more and more I thought about this,
I'm sticking with Alabama. I'm not.
You're locking it?
Yeah, it's the last game of the night. It's the midnight game.
It's not the last game of the night.
There's another game that we're going to talk about.
It's 2.
What else we got?
I think one game left.
Yeah,
this is a bet, my friend.
Is this game at Grand Canyon?
No, it's in Palm Springs.
So we got Grand Canyon laying 4.5.
Lock.
You lock up Grand Canyon?
Yeah.
Really?
It's Bryce Drew against Alex Jensen.
That's a fair point.
Utah has played with their food in every game they've played so far. At some point, it goes from playing with your food to you're just a bad team. I think Grand Canyon's good.
After Cal Poly loss.
I don't think that really moves me at all. I just think that Utah is a bad team with an unexperienced college coach. I'm laying the 4.5 with the Lopes and I'm locking it up. I don't think it's nearly enough.
Lopes haven't been that good either.
But
we've seen this with Grand Canyon where you get them out of that fucking arena and they
travel. This is not a far trip.
I'm thinking I want Utah on the points.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Utes.
Yeah.
They just dropped a bye game. I think you'll get their best effort here.
I think he will too, and I like the fact they're catching points.
Yeah, Utes.
Yep.
Are you locking, Cap?
I'll lock it.
All
Are
right.
we battling Noah?
We are. Bieniek triple lock, or sorry, lock battle. Oh. Yeah.
Mac, you cannot talk when you're playing music, dude. It just muffles your mic. I don't know why.
Arizona State.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Were any of the Maui games on there?
Yeah, the first two.
The first two were Arizona State was probably ended
So
after he made the
we didn't
slides.
do the late games. So Chaminade's in the losers bracket against Texas. There won't be a lion on that. However,
Texas.
Wazoo,
No, Chaminade's the play.
Shaman.
Wazoo and Arizona State. Ken Palm line. Arizona State is laying 8 on Ken Palm.
Dude, take Wazoo.
Wazoo plus the points.
This is like, how many times have we seen the Bobby Hurley roller coaster over the years?
And them laying 8's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's way too many points in delay.
This is by far the best team Wazoo's played this year, though.
Super emotional win for Arizona State.
Yeah.
I'm on
I'm
Wazoo.
not going to bet it.
I'll be on Wazoo. Check the picks page.
So yeah, it depends on the number that whatever the number ends up at. If it's 8.5 or higher, I'm on Wazoo. I'll say if it's 8.5 or lower, I'm probably staying away.
I can see Wazoo winning outright.
So could I.
So like, it'd be the most Bobby Hurley experience.
Yes, chaos is the play.
Oh man, 5 o'clock in the morning. Damn.
Jeez.
Thank God I got these shades on. My contacts are dry as fuck. All right, what do we want to do for our locks?
Jeez.
I don't even remember what I picked. Just kidding.
I remember.
You don't know me. I have a lot of dogs on this card. I can tell you that. It's dog season, feast week. Bieniek, are you ready?
Yeah, I guess I'm ready. We will go. Favorite play of the day? Austin P -7.5.
It's a good one.
Hosting Northern Illinois. Huskies just got an incredible win against Loyola Chicago. However, we all know that the Ramblers are really bad this year. Shout out to the Huskies for their, win over the better program in their state. Now they're heading down to Austin P. It's their first home game since Monday, November 3rd, which was opening night of the season. I think the Govs get on the right side of the, win column here, and also they cover. I don't think they're as bad as their record right now, which is 2-3, but 3 of those losses are in bye games. I'll lock up the Govs -7.5. Then I'll take you to the Ole Miss. I think the wrong team's favored here. I'll take the +2.5. I think they win it. The cocktail napkin has them as a 1.5 point favorite against Iowa. I have a little bit of question mark on the Hawkeyes roster against high tier competition and athletes. Ole Miss runs at a very slow pace as well, so the system that Iowa runs with McCollum isn't really going to bother a Chris Beard team. Give me the Rebs to win that game and just take the 2.5. Third favorite play, Campbell +17.5 against Wake Forest. Wake Forest was just in the Bahamas. They hit that game-winning shot, buzzer beater. They're coming off a real high and a vacation. Campbell's been feisty so far this year in these bye games. They've competed against Wisconsin and another team this season off the top of my head that I'm blanking on. But Andrzejczyk's squad has passed my eye test. It was West Virginia. They only lost by 8 to West Virginia. They've been pretty good against the spread this season. I think they cover. They could be live, but I'm not necessarily calling for them to be a moneyline dog. My moneyline dog of the day, I'll take you to one of the first games of the day, and that's Vermont. They're catching 5.5 points against Rhode Island. I think you're getting the better coach here in John Becker up against Archie Miller. They're +200 on the money line. I think Vermont's trio of TJ Long, TJ Hurley, and then their new face this year in the big man in Gus Yalden. I think those 3 have a great chance of being the best 3 players on the floor. I like the Catamounts here by quite a bit. The only one that kind of gives them a run for their money is Tyler Cochran. I think he's a very solid piece for Rhode Island, adds them a little bit of offense that they haven't had in years past, but on a short turnaround with not a lot of prep, give me Vermont.
Okay. Mac, you want me to go next?
Yeah, fire away, Cap.
Okay. I'm also gonna have Vermont +5.5 my card. I think it's one of the best plays of the day. Number 2 lock, I will go. We took Bradley. Do we take Bradley catching a point? Was that the play?
Could do that.
No, I think we did. I think it was Bradley plus. I just take it on the money line. Whatever we do. So Bradley money line. And lock number 3. I really want to do. I'll do New Mexico State catching 4.5. Money line play. I'll do. I really like the Vermont money line play. That's a solid one. But let's see if we can
Jump on it. Take it.
I want to give out some variety. I did that last time. I'll do Tennessee money line.
All right. I'll go San Diego State and Dutch. Lose by 40. Get those guys ready to rock and roll tomorrow. Bounce back. I like Tennessee catching the short number against Houston. I think they're going to knock off the Cougs tomorrow. And number 3. Let's go Hottie Toddy. Let's go Hottie Toddy and Ole Miss here. I think they beat Iowa outright out there in Cali. So give me Beard to beat McCollum. Dog. I'm going back to this well. Eastern Washington. Dan Munson wins a bye game at North Texas tomorrow night. Let's go. Plus 500 on the money line. And they want us to give out 3 dogs tomorrow. Yeah, I could do that. I like that one. I like Loyola Chicago. I like Loyola Chicago to shock the world tomorrow.
They want winning dogs, Matt.
Yeah, you can give out all the dogs you want, but we need winners, Matt.
Northern Iowa and the Staples are going to eat shit tomorrow against Loyola Chicago. We're going to get this one done.
No,
How many Staples is
I bet
Chicago?
the Panthers minus 8.5. They win that game comfortably.
Cosign. Yeah, they win that by 12.
You guys are going to eat shit on that one. And then 3. What's another money line dog that I liked? Oh, I'll buy the dip on another one. Give me the Bobcats of Ohio.
It's not bad. Not bad at all.
You guys want to give out 2 more money line
Oh,
dogs?
jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, just because there's so many games.
I'll do Tennessee in the money line. I'll do Vermont on the money line. And my third one, I'll do New Mexico State in the money line.
Vermont, Tennessee are the 2 money lines that I have bet. I don't have a third money line that I bet.
You throw Ole Miss in there?
I will throw.
You liked San Diego State.
They're like a short yapper, though.
I believe they're the same as Tennessee.
Yeah.
I'm looking for something bigger.
Campbell.
I
Be a
give
legend.
Campbell as my lock. I wasn't going to double up there, but I think Campbell is somewhat live against Wake. I mean, it's Forbes, man. Whenever they're on a high, they always hit rock bottom. I would not be surprised if they lose this game. So Campbell on the money line, I think it was like 16-1 or some shit. I could see it happening. I don't think they'd do it, but the Campbell fighting Camels
Great name.
are plus 1280 at FanDuel. They win on the money line against the Deeks.
Wow. Noah going bold. I like it.
I like it. I can see it happening. Let's go. Guys, it's 5:20 in the morning. Make sure you like and subscribe. Shout out to the 405 people watching this show. We'll be back. Oh, God, tomorrow's going to be brutal. College football experience, 3-hour marathon before this show. Good God.
Start it before midnight, please.
I mean, we'll do
It depends on how Mac's doing at the bars.
We'll start at 10. I mean, we're not going to be live till 1:30 on this anyway because of the Bahamas and not Bahamas. I can't even talk.
Live until 1. One's the earliest we can start the show in Feast Week.
Yeah, just because these games go so late. So yeah,
We started it at 1:30 and there's still games going on, but they ended like a half hour before we were even done with the recap.
The Arizona State game dragged out the show too because that
Little
was
bit.
kind of chaotic. So
A
yeah,
little bit.
but yeah. Anyway, probably 9:30, 10 o'clock tomorrow. Hopefully 9:30. College football experience, college basketball experience. Go check out the Main Sports Gambling Podcast. Go check out Cannabis Capper over at the Locks and Dog Podcast. Noah Bieniek over at the College Baseball Experience. We got it all. He's at Cannabis Capper. He's at Noah B77_. I'm at Moneyline_Mac. Everybody get some fucking rest. Game start here in about 2 minutes. And we are out of here, Jack Fucks. Cheers out.
Run and shoot.